All right, so welcome back to another scene for This Life in beautiful Duluth, Minnesota, where as we set scene, it's not necessarily on Sept, it's actually as we are heading off Sept, where Charlotte will swing by and make sure Perfidy's got the heads up that she's heading off Sept, and will make sure she's got a reasonable little amount of cash on her, leaving her phone, leaving her iPad. It hurts. Leaves her electronics at home and catches the bus into town. And barring any odd occurrences, we'll swing into like any old corner store to just pick up a cheap flip phone. We'll do our best to do it, hopefully on a side of town that's less surveyed, as it were. But we'll go and grab herself a cheap flip phone. Comes with a little charger. We'll pay for it in cash. Catch another bus. And yeah, we'll actually be heading out west of Duluth. There's a lot of the issues we've been having are on the east. She is doing this all bundled up for the cold weather, and more specifically, making sure she's got a scarf kind of bundled up around her face. Just because, let's face it, the scar looks great in the nation. Outside of the nation, it kind of freaks people out, and it's really fucking distinctive. And she doesn't need that. She doesn't need that today. So she'll grab herself that little flip phone, and most of them come with like a tiny bit of a charge. And so as she hops on another bus, heading out of town, keeping an idea of where she's going, paying cash the whole way, we'll go ahead and roll out well outside of Duluth. She's making a heck of a trip for this. And I mean, she just kind of watches the scenery, twiddles her thumbs a lot. Not having her phone to play with is it's agonizing. It really is. So she settles for just kind of keeping the phone in the bag, tells herself over and over and over. She'll probably crack it open if there's some modern buses do have places you can plug in chargers. So if she can get a bit more of a charge on it, hot. And she will just take a nice long bus ride out. Not using Sept vehicles, not using her own vehicles, just public transport. And once she gets, I mean, not quite complete middle of nowhere. She doesn't want to be in the fucking wild, as it were. But some fucking rest stop along the way. She'll hop off. And we'll take herself a saunter, grab something out of a vending machine. Again, cash is useful for this. Thank God. And we'll go ahead and finally take the phone she's kept off the whole time and, heading out to, like, the edge of the parking lot. Just kind of hanging out, like, loiter style. We'll find herself a bench. Maybe, if she's lucky. Pull a folded piece of paper out of her pocket from where she has written down the number from her phone. Not labeled, it's just a number. Lord knows if it still works. She can hope. And she will finally key up this little crap ass flip phone, cringing on the inside the whole way. And, with a glance around to see if she's, been followed anywhere along the way, see if there's anything sus going on. She doesn't need trouble right now. She wants to make a weird phone call. Don't want to be bothered. So she'll take a glance around and finally key in the number. And put it up to her ear. See if she can get a hold of her dad's friends. Hopefully well outside of the influence of various parties.
Yeah, hello, you were talking to the Queer Directory Helpline.
It's Rainbow Bright.
It is Rainbow Bright as always, Rainbow Bright.
Rainbow Bright to Rainbow Bright?
Rainbow Bright to star-colored sunshine.
Been a while. You guys doing okay?
We are doing a okay-ish. I mean, without Big Papa Pump here, it's been a bit lonely.
I bet.
I mean, gotta keep Flower Girl at least satisfied. You know what I'm saying?
There's like a kind of pause of like, wait.
You know that is Felicity. Because
Yeah,
Felicity was
I mean,
very like,
she knows
hey.
who it is. It's like keep her satisfied, and it's like, wait.
She gets a bit wandery, so.
Oh,
And then we got Twitchy, and then we got Fancy Pants.
oh God. It's good to hear you're all still alive and kicking. I heard there has been some shit.
Yeah. People get a bit aggressive, people get a bit not aggressive. That's what the gun's for. Or the
Fair,
boomstick.
fair enough. Is dare I ask, is Mr. Fancy Pants still meeting with some of my crowd?
Why'd you want to know that?
Uh, I have heard that there is all kinds of fucking antics going on, especially East Side,
Yep.
and I am trying to put pieces together. And truth be told, at least you guys had a name.
Name what?
What
You
was
can
it?
hear the clicking of the lollipop in her mouth.
Xavier?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's not one of your crew though, is he?
No, no, he's not our
Okay.
people. He's an out of towner.
Uh-huh. Only dealings I ever was there for was with a white-haired girl, punkish boy, and some dark-haired guy that was really edgy. Cute, kind of cute though.
Punkish boy, like Mohawk punkish?
I think so. I don't know. I was high,
Fair.
but the cute one with the the edgy stare and all that. No, I'd fuck him.
Hmm.
He
Was
got the
it
vibe that he needs love from a daddy figure. I could be that.
you could be that for him?
Oh yeah, I get him to call me it too.
You know, I wouldn't put it past you. Not for a second.
Charlotte just stares off into the
She's
creepy
just
night.
shaking her head like I can't, like, she's just trying to fathom because she's pretty sure it's undergrowth. And it's like, I can't, I'm trying to imagine it and it's making me happy, but I can't ever see it happening. It's one of those things. So she's got a faint smile going under the fucking scarf.
And there was one other, but I wasn't there for that one.
No?
No,
Okay.
he. I think Pops was there with that one.
I might try to ask him.
And he was very fancy.
Very fancy.
Even made Fancy Pants blush.
Oh. Oh dear. Oh god, that fancy?
Mm-hmm. But that wasn't in Duluth.
That's good.
It's like the northern border. I think. Maybe it was west. I have no fucking idea.
Well, like a one-time thing, or
Now your Big Papa Pump and Fancy Pants were securing some trade for us.
huh? Oh, all right. Not what I expected to hear, but all right. So has there been? Look, these guys, these out-of-towners,
Yeah.
they're they seem to be as bad as for us as they are for you.
Oh, I know. That's why we haven't done anything. We've been laying low.
Oh, thank God.
Oh no, this ain't us. We've done nothing. We have
I
our own
just-
problems.
I just wanted to make sure you guys are clear and still all there. It's
Oh,
been
yeah.
a long time.
Like I said, we had our little trouble with the out-of-towners and some of your crew. So we are, under your dad's orders, hiding. Because I don't know about you, but I don't fancy going up against a couple of your crew on my own while I'm out getting my bagels.
Yeah, I mean, even I don't want to go up against a couple of my crew while I'm out getting bagels.
I know. I'd ruin the bagels.
It would? And that's a fucking crime?
Although, I will say, even though Fancy Pants is not here right now, he is off in a meeting. Not with one of your crew. Different meeting.
Okay.
I will say things are heating up. That's what he told me. So we are actually laying low because your place and their place is getting all.
Oh, yeah.
They hate your guts, apparently.
You guys actually hear anything about why? Or anything besides the one name?
Yeah. Your dad killed Xavier's kid.
Oh!
And his nephew turned up missing. That wasn't us, though. That was you guys.
Us?
Yep.
Awesome.
Fancy Pants was there. They met with him after him. They wiped him and his. What do you guys call it? Your team? Your super hyper force monkey team? Yeah. Killed the shit out of him.
Jesus.
Buried the bodies, too.
Did we do a good job?
Have you found him?
And just because I don't know doesn't mean they haven't.
That's the question, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. Oh,
Fancy Pants
shit.
talked about some big, grumpy looking girl with them as well. With the edgy guy. Is that some bar?
There was a pause, thoughtfully. Like, how long
There's
ago?
also a couple of them, a good time ago. There was also the guy that was Fancy Pants. Was meant to meet up with a bunch of Xavier's crew. And Xavier's crew, they found him in the mountains. And that wasn't me. Or they wouldn't have found him in the mountains if that was me.
In the mountains?
Yeah, buried him. They were ripped apart.
When was that?
Just before they killed Xavier's nephew.
Fuck. And she's sitting here just kind of calculating in her head, trying to figure out big grumpy chick. We've got a lot of those.
Oh, the big grumpy chick that threatened to kill him a couple of times.
I mean, that's just. I'm pretty sure that's just how we talk.
Spoke with a southern twang.
Oh, God. Was it Southern or was it Western?
He said it sounded like a cheap imitation of a hillbilly.
Oh, God, I know who it was. Well, he doesn't have to worry about that anymore.
But it wasn't just her who was doing it. It's a group of them. Killed the shit out of him, apparently. That's what he told me.
Oh, fuck.
You can see, like, you can hear the noise when you, like, blow bubblegum into a ball. The pop.
Oh, fucking shit. No wonder they're after our asses. They probably think we did all of it.
I mean, you guys technically did some of it, most of it.
Well,
I'd
most
say
of it.
90% of it.
90% of it.
You know, your dad's safe. He didn't know who the fuck. You're not gonna know who the fuck that are. Dad does that magic man shit. Again, you can hear the fondness in her voice when she's talking about sketch.
Yeah, she doesn't begrudge it. She can't blame her. She's fond of sketch, too. And let's face it, they've apparently been around for a while, and she's still trying to decide if she believes that chick's seen her in diapers.
Your mom said hi.
Oh?
Yeah, she was up. Did a big belly.
Oh, God, yeah.
She says hi, if you ever ring.
I do. We don't get as much time to talk as we used to, but
She said you should bring more often.
I bet she did. Like, you
I mean,
can hear the face rub, like the guilty kid tone.
I mean,
like,
your dad, if it was anything, Big Pop sounded happy.
Glad.
Plus, he took a load of pictures with us.
Good.
I can send you one.
I'm gonna have to trash this phone after we talk.
Do you have a place you live?
Yeah, but it's bugged out the ass probably.
You think they're really going to beat Flint?
Man, I don't. These guys are way better than I am. I just assume that anything I do is known.
There's a drop box at 50/50 Second Street. Go there.
Okay.
You
Sure.
hear like, Flint, get the fuck off the slap. You hear like, "Rah!"
What's he into?
I told him not to do fucking coke when he's doing the fucking slap. What did I say? You know, you hear the pop of the bubble gum again. Sorry. It's hard to keep these fuckers in line.
Yeah. Yeah. I can only imagine what your crew's like.
So do you want to meet up or something?
I mean, I'd like to, but again, I'm like the queen of Bugtown. And I really don't want to get you on the radar.
If you lean forward and you hear actually leaning on a chair, where the fuck are you?
Middle of bumfuck nowhere. It kind of looks around for like a street sign. At the corner of Main and Starboard.
Huh.
Out fucking Jesus, what is this podunk town called? Fuck me.
What was that? Main and Starboard?
Yeah.
Okay. You hear her talking on the phone to Flint as she's doing it.
Yeah, she's kind of curiously listening because I mean she has no idea what these guys are capable of or how daring they are. They're supposed to be like hella underground, so she's curious.
You hear like a couple of typing.
You find my phone yet?
Then like there's like a shuffling noise and you hear like again the bubblegum blow. But it sounds like a much bigger pop, as if like you hear.
Oh.
It sounded like maybe she shot a gun. You're not fucking sure. And then you hear like the way it's a bit windy when you're obviously talking in the wind. Would you say May 52nd or May 51st Street?
Wait, what?
Did you say Main?
Main and Starboard.
Starboard, right. Walk.
Are you
Is that you there? That you there looking like a ditch?
with the giant fucking scarf? Yeah.
Yeah.
Like she starts walking around for the rainbow hair.
Yeah. She just appears like, walking up the street, like clicking off the phone. It's now more green than pink.
She'll go ahead and flick the phone shut, hopping up with a bit of a grin.
There you go. That's what more look like now at this is.
She's green. She's an alien.
No, do you know what I mean though in terms of
I
hair
gotcha.
color and everything.
Yeah, she'll hop up and like start walking over to meet her. Tuck down the scarf under her chin since they're, I mean, again, out in the middle of fucking nowhere.
Yo.
Hey. Fancy seeing you again.
We're down the road.
Oh.
Hey.
Conveniently down the road.
Oh yeah, no, a couple of blocks.
Oh. Just right out here in the middle of absolute bumfuck nowhere.
I mean, it's not that far away from the city.
Must be thrilling.
It is. It's nice. Good parties.
I do hear in the rural areas the parties get real fucking crazy. Not
Yeah,
as many lasers, but probably a lot more inequity.
You've taken the scarf down, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, she takes a tilt to the side of the head, like, fuck.
Oh yeah.
No wonder you've not caught Pops. Shit, let me look at that. It's good.
He will lose his goddamn mind. Like she's like watching her like it's that kind of briefly wide-eyed, like don't you dare pull out your phone kind of glance, like
comes up behind her, beside her, and like tilts the chin up, lifts the phone, and click.
Oh, really? You are gonna get me like somehow fucking adult grounded.
She even does like the selfie thing, with like the two fingers, beside the eyes.
Oh my god. She looks a grin, but it's like, really, man? You're gonna oust me?
Hey, I told your dad I'd keep an eye on him.
Whew. Yeah, he will lose his goddamn mind. I
Oh
was,
no, it's not him you gotta worry about.
yeah, she will lose her mind even worse.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, man. Think of her blood pressure.
Oh no, I'm gonna send to him. He knows how to keep a secret.
Oh, Jesus.
Until
Yeah,
he
but
doesn't.
like, mom's got spidey sense.
I mean, maybe an excuse for you to go call him.
I mean, on the bright side, at least I don't have my actual phone on me, so he can't kill me right now.
No, he'll just wait.
Yeah, it'll be worse. The suspense is always worse.
Like I said, she like takes out the gum and like throws it like ugh. Like ugh, it's on my fingers.
Has that moment of like, flick, flick. No, seriously, flick.
Yeah, pretty much. She'll look over it. So she sits down on one of the park benches, popping her feet up on it and everything. So she displays. Yeah, your pop's killed one of his kids, and then you guys fucking killed a shit ton of his people.
Not
He
gonna
didn't even.
lie. I
He
bet
doesn't
we didn't
even.
even know they were his
He
people.
doesn't even. I don't think Xavier even knows it was like. I think he knows that like our people were involved, but he doesn't know exactly who it is because, well, your dad's very good at. Let's just say he's hard to recognize.
Yeah, I've learned that about him. There's nothing quite as weird as by the third time still having people go, "That's your dad?"
Don't worry about it.
Just kind of waves a hand, like it is just one of those things that she has long since decided she shouldn't ask about. Just the details don't matter.
Like I said, you guys have been doing a number on his people.
Any idea what went down?
What you mean?
I mean, I wasn't there for any of those,
Well,
and I haven't
Alex,
seen the reports.
Alex has cheated Xavier out a few things about territory, so your dad sent a message. That's what happened there.
Oof.
Let's just say one of our people got dropped, so your dad decided to go get a bit personal.
I bet he did.
He's very good at it.
Yeah, yeah, he is. Like looking over, like that little nod of like, yeah, I saw that. That's yep.
So it was a bit reckless, and he got a hand slap by some of the bigger people, but fuck it. It's not like they know where we are.
You guys got any idea what they're doing all the way here out of St. Cloud?
No, that's your problem.
I figured it was worth a shot.
They're not gonna find us. I'll put it like that.
Any chance you guys have any idea where they're hidey holing or I don't know, fucking
Why the fuck would I
logos,
know that?
signs?
Why the fuck would I know that? I know one of them used to like have a big like Viper tag. It
Oh
was like a
yeah, they're
snake.
fucked.
She
Those guys are
stops and
gone.
looks over. No, no, not the ones I'm thinking of.
Really?
Heh. That's Xavier himself, from what I remember.
Ooh.
And oh boy, do they look mean.
Oh Jesus. There was some fucking group. You remember the that fucking rave on the docks that went up in flames?
I heard about that.
Yeah, they had a crowd of them in there. Got completely fucking snuffed. Thought that was the lot.
I'll put it like this. From what Alex told me, and your dad, and what I've seen, they got a fucking army. There's a lot of them.
Fuck.
So if they're here and they're fighting, are they fighting with your people?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Are you sure it's them?
I got a strong inkling, but no, I don't have the symbols and stuff to tie it together. That's why I figured I'd ask.
Okay, lesson one. She'll hold up her finger. Proof. Lesson two. The accountability of that proof, meaning who can deny it. And three, well, you need to batten down the fucking hatches.
I mean, I think we're as battened as we can get, but we have to go on our fucking own shit for the local enemies.
She gives a shrug.
Got a fine cocktail of people trying to fucking kill us and make us crazy.
Nah, you're not the only one, so you'll be fine.
So you guys are good and underground? You're safe?
They're not gonna find us, kid. We got bigger enemies to worry about than a bunch of groupie werewolves who got a bit of a tizzy.
I mean, I wouldn't worry, but I got...
Trust me, we've taken precautions, and your dad helped set up a few things, and
Okay.
his well, I wouldn't say employer, but like mentor, we'll put mentor is a good word. Helped make sure that we were pretty stable as well, because he pulled a few strings. It was nice, and she seems to have a soft spot for him, thank God. So we're
It's...
pretty. Look, we've got our own ways, and we got much more bigger things to worry about than, like I said, a bunch of grumpy werewolves getting all mad about whatever.
I mean, it's not even necessarily that I'm worried that they're gonna pick you out of everything, but I got the fucking inkling that, the white-haired girl that you said they met
Mm-hmm.
with,
Yo,
one of
yes.
our guys had a tag on her and knew about her meeting you, even if she didn't know much about you. So I'm worried about someone finding it out from our end.
That's your problem, not mine. I'm not involved in your shit. You got people causing civil mess around your people? Sounds like they need to, well, nah, no. I shouldn't invite you that. He'll kill me.
Eyebrow?
No, promise your dad
Promised him what?
that I would be a good influence.
Oh. Did you
But your dad,
really?
but your dad's not here, so if there are people causing civil strife, take them out the back and shoot them in the back of the head.
Sadly, no can do, and I was more worried about them following those people
Lean forward.
to Mr. Fancy Pants.
You lean forward. His eyes kind of glint a bit. Really? You sure you can?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I can.
Sure you can?
I can't just go plugging my own people in the back of the head.
Well, if they're causing civil unrest, then you should. Especially if they're up in your shit. You should. I'll put it this way. Can you prove that they're doing that?
I mean, if I could prove it, it'd be a much simpler case of getting them to fuck off, wouldn't it?
Well, then fucking prove it. And then plug them in the back of the head.
Oh my god. I cannot solve my problems by plugging
Sure you can. Just dig a
my
grave
own
deep
people in
enough.
the back of the head.
Trust me, then everyone turns on each other here the whole fucking time, so don't worry about it.
Jesus, really?
Yeah, I'm not gonna go into it. It's too complicated.
Ah, it's fine. Just. Jesus.
People have rules, and then suddenly we're all vicious when we need to be. And when it all goes to shit, everybody turns on each other just the same.
Alright. Just. Fuck. At this point, I've got one group getting too much of an inkling of what everyone else is doing, and I'm worried about it leading back to you. I'm worried about it leading back to other shit. But at the moment, priority is making sure you guys are okay, and if you knew anything or got caught up in anything,
We just know what we know, and then we've not really gotten involved in you guys' shit because why the fuck would we?
I figured if you did it all, it'd be because they got an eye on you, and that would, be
Look, I'll put it
enough.
this way: we and the people that you people so love to go the evil, does the hand gestures. We keep away because we're usually kill on sight.
It's good to know you guys are all still in one piece. Okay.
For the most part,
For the most part.
yeah.
Nothing shady going on.
Nothing that's any of your business.
Okay. I don't need to know. She does the little hand wave like I'm not trying to get into you guy business. I just want to make sure you're not having any issues from things on my side.
Nope, you are good for the 10,000th time. She smiled.
I'm paranoid, okay? Like, it just does a little hand flail because this is someone who doesn't know she's an Adrian. She could just be people at her. I'm paranoid enough to take fucking cash only, new phone. I'm gonna have to scrap the shit out of this thing. Bus to the middle of nowhere just to give you a call.
Here, give me it.
Gives it to her. What did she do?
Threw it down the fucking into the middle of traffic.
Oh, into the middle of traffic. That'll do it. Yeah, she just kind of blinks as it gets, I don't know.
Decimated.
Yeah, a semi comes by and she's just like, ooh, that'll do it.
Sometimes you not worry about the Matrix style logic. Just put that thing in a blender some days.
It's just like a little bit of the firm line of the lips and the nod, like, you're not wrong. Too used to thinking with portals.
Stands up. You're exactly like your old man. Fuss, 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 and then usually your mom is the one that like punches the thing into the ground and then like looks
Ooh.
at him.
Really?
Well, she doesn't quite punch it into the ground. She more stares it into the ground with her stare.
Yeah, that sounds more accurate. Did you don't send that picture, man. Come on.
She holds up the phone and click.
Come on. Oh, come on.
You notice the way she even has the phone with her big papa pump.
She's like, come on, man. At least let me do it myself.
Nope. I've even had the tag going. Like she shows the picture and it's like hanging with the girl. You know what I mean? Oh my god, look at her face. Like hanging with the. Oh my god, look at her face.
She like just watches the screen for a second as she waits for like the 80 messages that are about
that
to come.
happens in real time.
Oh god.
With the you actually see like your like Sketch and Taylor like zoom into the camera at the same time. Do you know what I mean?
Man. Yeah, I'm really, really glad I don't have my phone with me.
Well, they're ringing me, so do you want me to say you're not here anymore?
Probably. Oh
Does
god.
the little Chris Tucker like shoo shoo shoo?
Yep, going.
You hear like, hey, Sketch. Oh. Oh, hey, oh no, she's just don't yell at me.
I'm not gonna lie, she like does the little skitter and then the pause to listen for a second because how bad is it?
It is not. You just hear, I didn't do that. Sketch. Tristan, hey. You know what I mean? You just hear the voice.
Ooh. Man, I got a bus to catch. Like,
yes. Now where are you going, bud?
She will bus back into town. Yeah, we tuck the scarf back up. Bus back into town, and actually, before heading back and getting her phone, there's been a lot of like gunfire and shit, hasn't there? Based on like with all these engagements we've had.
Yeah. The one with the Cub was in Minneapolis, so it's not directly affecting the city. But you see news reports like shootout in Minneapolis, Minnesota. You know.
Yes.
There is a bit of a more increased police presence. Yes, that's what you're asking.
It's also I'm trying to decide because if there's enough action, I'm trying basically just to flat be honest. I'm trying to decide whether God damn it, whether Natalia would have heard anything if she's doing law and maybe interning at the courts. Like if there's any cases that came through.
It's a good guess. You could ring her and ask.
I mean, I can't ring her.
I mean, you could just get your actual phone or go. You could get a new phone and ring her.
Well, yeah, she'll
Or you could stop by, Katie.
That's what I was planning to do, is just stop by.
Mm-hmm.
Like, come up and buzz the thing and be like, "Hey, sorry for the no warning. It's Charlotte."
You hear like a couple of fumbling, as if. Oh, hey.
Hey, everything good?
Yes, I was spring cleaning. Didn't go very well. I
Oh
opened a
dear.
bottle of wine.
Yep. That's about how spring cleaning usually goes, right? That's how it's supposed to go, isn't it?
Now you hear the buzz go off.
Yeah. She'll go ahead and push in, head up to the apartment.
Yes, and then she is. I tidied this bit, and then opened a bottle of wine. That's what you see when you come
I
in.
tidied this one corner. This cabinet is now immaculate.
Now I need to sit down. Whew.
Whew. Working so hard.
Yeah, she's looking a bit brighter, as she's sitting down.
Yeah, she'll pop in and just kind of like hold up the finger before she takes the scarf off. It's like, okay, don't freak out on me. Like, then goes ahead and takes the scarf off. Like, gives her a second to kind of like look at her funny, like, wait, and then goes ahead and takes it off, so she's at least braced.
Yeah, she keeps her composure.
You good there?
Jesus H. Mary and a steamboat.
Yep.
Do you need you start fumbling over for a med kit?
What, medical attention? No, it's as fixed as it's getting.
Oh. Oh.
Aww. Oh, she'll come over and sit, preferably with the good side to her. She doesn't have to like fucking stare at it the whole time. It looks rough, but it's not that bad. It has ruined my modeling career though. Sage nods.
But your face.
Yeah, my face. My friends think it makes me look super cool though. So there's
Who
that.
the fuck are your friends that hate you?
She kind of grins a little bit, like joking about it.
They're very. She's doing the huff and puff.
Oh God, no, it's okay. It's okay. I've had a minute to get used to it.
Do you
It's
need
okay.
she starts to stand up and go to the various cupboards? I bet you need I need that bomb cream. Starts fussing
I
through all the cupboards.
I won't say no. It like just lets her fret about it, because trying to keep her sitting while she's fussing, at least this gives her an outlet. So she'll again turn the glance over her shoulder, making sure she's doing it with the good side of her face, because we don't need to further alarm the nice lady.
She comes over with actually the scar cream, like the proper cream, because she has the burn marks on her hands, so that's what she uses for it.
Yeah.
And she come over. Oh, hold still, don't move.
Oh.
I don't want to.
Yep.
Yeah, she'll apply it.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I'm pretty sure that shit feels pretty good.
It
So,
does.
yeah.
It actually reduces the amount of drying out for the scar, because that can often happen with scar tissue.
Yeah. I mean, she obediently stays still. She's probably had Freya do the same thing for her before. I mean, Felix too. Who knows? So, yeah, she just stays still like a good girl, so she can get the stuff put on her face. And I mean, we'll kind of do the relief style, like, that stuff is the best. But yeah. Just like a little thumbs up, like, yay.
She starts to fuss again, like,
It's
she's
okay, it's
applying
okay.
more.
Okay, it's okay.
No, it's not okay, because that's the back of her head, all nervous.
That's fine.
Well, that's very
It's pretty rough. just nods.
Just just stress. That's all. And then it just looks off. It's like I'm totally not worried about you. No, whatever. Ugh.
I'm okay. Thankfully, my fiance does not seem to mind, or at least has not run away screaming. I'll call it a win. Anyone else's opinion? Well, I mean, I can tell him to fuck off.
Yeah. Just, well, yeah. Because I'm just kind of fumbles at herself while blushing and all that. It's just if you disappeared, what will I do?
She like offers up the arm. Like you look like you need a hug more than I do. Essentially, off
Yeah,
her.
she does. She fusses in.
Yeah, she gets a squeeze. You okay?
Yeah, no, I'm fine.
You will be okay. I'm not planning on dying horribly. Seem to be pretty good at not dying horribly.
That's good. I wouldn't like that.
I consider it a pretty prime skill set, really. I wouldn't let anything go wrong for you. Don't worry about it. Be okay. Then I'll be okay. I mean, she's studying to see if it's helping at all. She's
It's
just
getting there. She's just fussing.
yeah, she will take the time. Take the time to just be like, no, you're okay. Even if something does happen, I'll make sure you're still okay. But I'm not planning to go anywhere. I'll be here.
Okay, just got a bit concerned and yeah.
And she gets kind of that fond smile, like, aw. How about you? You been doing okay?
Yeah, I've been alright. Working away, studying away.
Studying away?
Yeah, doing 10 years. I get to stand in and hold the books and look pretty.
Oh.
It's not like I can give legal advice yet, but I get to stand there and be like, here's your file.
I mean, baby steps.
I know.
We getting there?
I know. Yeah, slowly, then ever slowly, and just dying inside watching some alcoholic fucking. Nope, I will not swear. Nope, 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 nope. I've already have his name on a dartboard. She has a dartboard with some douchey looking guy's face on it that she's
Only
thrown at
one?
it several times. No, there's 5.
She kind of looks over and is like, oh, you know, that's totally healthy. Sage nod. Kind of smirking faintly, like it's a joke, but if she looks worried, she'll smile. I mean, that's one way to cope with it. I can dig it. He'll be in there. I mean, law school's just a bitch. Thanks for fucking ever.
Yeah, well, things have been a bit hectic anyway. Street violence and all that.
Yeah, I heard about that. Something about thought of a lot of gun violence and some gang with like a Viper logo.
I haven't seen any of them. They haven't really caught anybody. It's just been like, misdemeanors from people. It's just, like I said, there's been a more activity of a biker gang that operates out of this area called the B-52s. I'm friends with like a police guy. He says that the B-52s is a real like shithole.
A52s.
Yeah, it's like a nightclub.
As I consult my massive list of everything ever, try to remember shit.
There's these people called the Horned Rats. That's what the biker gang is. And then there's this, but nobody's really. They're just like caught. They a bunch of drug dealers and all that. And then there was the biker gang called the Kings. They're like some. There's like been one or two have turned up on like disorderly conduct and stuff, but nothing serious.
Horned Rats, and what was the other one? Sorry,
The Kings.
it's the Kings.
Yeah.
Jordan, do I know any of these names?
No.
Okay, I was just making sure that one of them wasn't like the Sept bike group because I know we have one, but I don't know what they're called.
No.
Okay,
No.
and they haven't managed to scoop up any of them?
Misdemeanors. That's about it. Like when I know one of my detective people that I get like the inside scoop off of. I mean, they raided their clubhouse, but they couldn't find anything.
Where's that?
It's like the eastern side of the city.
Huh.
I mean, I could only ask so much, you know what I mean?
Oh yeah. No, of course. Just trying to kind of.
Why are you involved? Why are you involved with them?
Well, no, not directly, but my fiance is a biker, and I worry
Your
a lot.
fiance's in a biker cat.
I didn't
Like
think he was in a gang. Jeez.
Eyes narrow. You know what I mean? Do you get the lawyer stare?
No, he's just a biker, and it's
Why would he be involved in biker gangs then, Charlotte?
a biker. Oh, getting serious now. Like sits back a little, like, oh, excuse me. Not worried that he's getting involved with biker gangs, but bikers all tend to hang out at the same places, and you know what? What's the word I'm looking for? Fuck. You know, and I know, and everyone knows that not all bikers are part of the same gangs, but they do a lot of the times go to the same places and talk to the same people, and I do not want him getting, I don't know, caught up in a fucking shootout or something at a biker bar. I don't, like, I'm worried, okay? There's been a lot
Why was
going
he in a
on.
shootout? This
Huh?
is not very reassuring. Grabs you by the
What?
shoulders.
No,
This is
he
not very
wasn't.
reassuring.
He wasn't in a shootout. It's just
Because I can't represent. Because I can't cover his ass if he's in a shooting.
He better not be in a shootout. It's be brief, like scrunchy face. No, he shouldn't be in any of that. But if there's suddenly all these new biker gangs that, I mean, he's never mentioned before.
I mean, not being very reassuring.
What?
Because you so far talked about like, oh, well, my boyfriend's in a biker.
I said he's a biker.
He's a biker, but you're worried about the biker gangs and your boyfriend because he's a biker. Totally not in a biker gang.
She just like looks at her like, really, man?
No. Based on the information, we members of the jury, i.e., me, have concluded that he's in the biker gang.
He's not in a biker gang.
He's totally in a biker gang.
He's not in a. He's not in a biker gang.
He's in the biker gang.
Oh my god.
We the jury.
We the jury. Lifts up the wine glass. There we go. We the jury. Pardon as I scroll up on this and realize that I'm fucking up. was looking to see if Bob actually specifically mentioned the name of the bikers group. Mentioned the symbol. Don't think he dropped the name. And I'm not seeing it. Oh, that's right. That's right. She did talk about the club, though. He's not in a gang. You can calm the calamity. Like makes a vague gesture, like at roughly chest level. You can calm the calamity. But he is a biker, and he has a lot of biker friends, and it's not the same as being in a gang. But I know how that shit fucking looks.
He has biker.
I mean, the only reason I'm not one of the biker friends is I ride a rice rocket. Come on.
The fucking Victoria's Sipper for White. Oh, his biker friends. Oh, no.
Yeah,
no,
yeah.
Charlotte, no,
They're
you've
my friends
convinced me.
too. It's crazy.
You have convinced me. He has biker friends.
Oh my god. Have you never dated a biker? Like, finally looks over and squints?
No.
Dude, there's a whole subculture. It's nuts.
I've never
Bike
been on that.
rallies, just fucking bike trips, biker bars. It's like there's a whole fucking thing.
I've never been on the set.
No, I just meant bikers in general. Kind of blinks. Did she just say I've never been on the Sept?
Yeah, because you said Sept to her. She's like, I've never been on the Sept.
No, just. I mean, there's a whole fucking dude. It's like how anime nerds always hang out and have conventions and have watch parties and have gaming parties and stuff. It's a subculture.
Okay.
What?
No, I'm not judging you.
Oh, I can sense it. The not judgment.
I don't hang around with the bikers. No.
I mean, there's like
Look,
a pause and a little head tip. Like, I mean, it's probably a good plan.
Oh, it's a good plan now. Oh.
What?
Nothing. No.
You're not the only one who worries. Okay. Pointy finger.
Besides, I'm not dating anybody, so that's none of that. Bleh.
Glance over. Is that just said as an awkward statement or in bitterness or?
No, it's just a blah 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 blah.
Just blah, 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 blah. I'm not dating anybody, so shut up. Like little mock squinty face. But yeah, good job on the kitchen counters there. They are spick and span.
Gives a nod. So any word on that? What the last thing we talked about?
Anton?
Nod.
I think he's worried about. I mean, he was there to help Jenny out, but that's because he was running in some rough circles and he does dangerous work. And I think he's worried that meeting you, he wants you to stay clear of it. He wants you to be safe. And I haven't convinced him otherwise. And I mean, for what it's worth, I know you guys haven't met, but he felt it's kind of that slow nod really strongly about you staying safe. And how it was more important than what he wanted.
Oh,
So I'll keep you up to date, but he is relieved to hear that you're out here and you're clear of all that and you're safe. You've got someone keeping an eye on you. Make sure you stay safe. She studies the reaction. I can peony if you'd like.
no, I'll give it to you. You know what I mean? She wanted to. You get the impression she wanted to meet him just for Jenny's sake, so she could ask more questions about her.
I will see about bringing it up again in time, but he was still really raw. And in the end, like, for all the fussing one way or the other, he decided it was absolutely hands down the most important thing that you stay safe and out of that whole everything. He never wants you to see anything like the stuff you saw again.
Okay.
Oh, for so faint, like supportive smile. But if you still very much want to meet him, I will wait until there's a good time for it and see if he came again once things are safer on his end.
Sure. Okay.
Sorry.
It's okay. Just gives a nod, like the awkward nod. You know what I mean?
And she gives her that little shoulder squeeze, essentially, like it's at least it's because he cares instead of because he doesn't.
No, I get you.
That awkward little grimace because she hates not being able to make things better. It's her fucking antithesis.
It's okay.
How goes the roommate? The adventures of the Wendy's roommate.
Oh, she's okay. She's just She's she's just keeping out. And
She's still on again, off again with her on again, off again.
pretty much.
Oof. Kind of glances around.
Oh, it's definitely there are definitely two women living here.
Oh yeah,
We're like that.
it's one of those things where she like kind of glances around and goes, "You want me to come by and give you a hand with the cleaning?"
No, it's all right.
Kind of quirks a grin. When we come back by tomorrow and bring the wine this time instead of drinking your wine,
No, I
like I did
don't
last
like
time.
I don't like drinking wine 2 days in a row. You know.
Ah, good call. Good call. Going into She like glances at the dartboard. I'm gonna guess you're going for like children's advocate type work.
Yeah, kind of like that.
Good. It's damn good.
Yeah, she just gives a smile.
I mean, as weird as it sounds, let me know if I can ever do anything to help you get where you need to be.
Um, 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 I'll hopefully get it through my grades, not.
No, I don't mean like shady shit, but I know every entry level job requires like 5 years experience, and it's kind of a clusterfuck. And you kind of have to know somebody somewhere to get your foot in the door after a certain point. And actually, Torna does. I know Michelle is involved in fucking everything known to man.
Mm-hmm.
And Skyripper has a law degree, but I don't remember how much he does with it. I know he was helping someone else with law school.
Skypark, he has a lot of it, but he doesn't practice much law anymore because, well,
Because he's a motherfucking wormfoe.
plus that, and you get the impression as well with all the scars on his back and just all the shit, essentially. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like he
And
does what he can.
the Rage 4.
Yeah, he does what he can to like help out fund things and kid and all that, but he keeps out of the limelight.
But no, like on the wholesome level, like she puts the hands out, like on the wholesome level. Like if there's anything you ever need help with to like get your foot in the door somewhere or help with your projects and shit. I know people all over the place.
Sure, I'll keep that in mind. Gives a smile.
It just gives a little nod, like yeah.
But I need to get back to cleaning, so
Yep. And I have to run off and
meet your biker boyfriend. She stands up.
yep. Hell yeah. We go to a biker bar. Like makes it kind of laughable as she's going for her scarf. Like, yeah, biker bar with bikers in it. Ooh. Oh, don't look
That's
at me
the
like that.
that's the look you get as you leave.
What? Oh, come on.
She doesn't say anything. She's like, no, 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 no. As you head out.
No, it's fine. Yeah.
Where to go next? Charlotte, on your epic journey.
My epic journey to many places is fuck it. We're gonna swing by the gallows because some shit is adding up and not adding up, and she gotta check in with the boys. The boys.
Yeah, you walk in. Mandy's there, cleaning down the bar. It's like about 3-4 hours before it opens proper.
Yep, she's there all early. And yeah, in the effort to not freak poor Mandy out, we'll keep the scarf on as she, keep scarf jacket and all that on as she comes in and like waves the hand like, hey.
Yeah. Hi.
Any of the boys around?
Just gives a nod. Marlowe's around pointing.
Follows the point.
In his booth.
No.
Because Mandy totally just didn't use Undergrowth's real name.
Because what?
Marlowe, that's Undergrowth's actual name.
I know. That's one of the reasons she's following the finger like, oh, Marlowe. Do the little glance over.
She says it's very casually. She's like wiping down the surface.
I mean, she's a kinfolk. Charlotte is just wiping this, totally fucking flinging this off as like, oh, of course she's a kinfolk. She calls him by his fucking name. Makes sense.
Most kinfolk call Undergrowth.
You
know that
she's
for a
pretending.
fact.
Shut up. Okay, fine. Yeah, good point. She's like, oh, well, all right then. She
just look up. Just look up. Why is there a problem?
Nah, nothing crazy.
A scarf inside.
Hide my ugly? I don't know. Like, you can see the smile in the eyes. Like, teasing answer.
You can turn into like some hybrid of siege engine, except with shades as the scarves.
Oh my god, I totally should. But that would suck in the
No,
summer.
you look like a derp.
I mean, but I'd be a
No,
very
you'll
consistent
look.
derp.
Yes, but you look like a big derp. You look derpier even than like siege engine looks derpy. She looks around all suspiciously.
Like the immediate glance around, like he didn't hear me, right? Okay. And yeah, as she turns to go over to talk to Marlowe, she'll go ahead and start pulling the scarf off. She will just hopefully be doing so, so that her good side is to Mandy, because she does not need to alarm Mandy with her fucking face.
In the very dark corner, you just see siege engine staring at Mandy. Do you know what I mean?
Aww. I like his glasses.
But yeah, you see the big guy. Well, Marlowe.
Marlowe.
Look over, he's drawing him a cigarette, you know.
Yeah,
Well,
she's
look who it is.
look indeed. What's that bitch doing here? Kind like flips the scarf over her arm as she's going, starts shrugging off the jacket.
The chooser of the Slade. Doesn't even let the head bobble.
Can't help grinning. God damn it, Undergrowth.
You know, you remind me of a guy I used to know.
Oh yeah?
Smirking. Yeah, I used to think he had cool D names back in the day. Smirking.
Whatever. That is hashtag the coolest date name.
He
ever,
used to call himself
pretty
the
much.
Slayer.
Really?
Oh yeah,
Just the Slayer.
the Slayer.
Was he a blonde? Like a
No,
blonde high school girl? Because I'm pretty sure that's a qualifier.
he was some like high level ragabash. He used to go, "My name is Zack Slater. I'm the Slayer."
Oh
Thought
my
he was
god.
Laroon. He ended up dying. It was pretty tragic.
Ooh. I mean, it doesn't sound like he had the
No, he was never the same after they smacked him in the side of the head and he had to rage heal.
ooh. Not good.
Since then, it was just easier to, just a grimace.
Ooh, yeah, she's doing the grimace as she scoots into the booth. Like that's damn.
So, anyway, thankfully, you are not that.
Oh yeah,
Chooser of the
thankfully.
Slade. Just a head bubble from side to side as well. Like, yeah. Working that D name.
She'll like flick a glance back to like if Siege Engine is back behind him just to see if he's mimicking the head bobble, because the guys are like that.
They are, yeah. He then just like Slade. You know what I mean?
God damn it.
Going to pour himself a drink, staring at Mandy like, so my glasses are funny. Do you know what I mean?
Oh no, Mandy!
Mandy's like,
so my
"They're
glasses are
bothering us."
derpy.
And he's like, I meant to, you know, she's like, let me just pour you a drink. He's like, no, I get it. I'll pour my own drink. I might derp all over it. You know? So the girl looks over. Well, she said he was derpy again.
I see he does not take it well.
He leans in. He gets very sensitive about his glasses.
No. Definitely a better plan than scarves, though.
Mm-hmm. So, what can I do you for? Chooser of the... Wait for it. Leans in. Selena.
My God. You have thoroughly assured that I will never take myself seriously.
So, what can I do you for?
I am trying to suss some shit out, and I feel like some of it applies quite tidily to you and your guys. So,
Does it now? What are you sussing out?
sussing out things
Whatever it is, I didn't do it.
I don't think you did. To be fair, no. So, David, I knew he was doing some work for you guys. You guys and him never told me why.
And why do you want to know about
Displays the
that?
hands. Well, apparently, Wildfire knows whatever it was.
Does he?
Yeah.
And how do you know what Wildfire knows?
Because one of my packmates has been sent to tie up the
Oh.
loose end.
Oh, by Wildfire. Really now?
Mm-hmm. And I figured you might like to know on the off chance that you didn't already.
Which one are your packmates?
Just kind of like studies them for a second. What kind of mood are we looking at here?
That is the crow is now like that is it's like yeah, you know the hawks there they all get that kind of crow like got like even Sejin just turned around at this point like oh shit boss is even primed, you know what I mean?
Yolana has been asked by Araya to do this job. She is doing it.
Mm-hmm. No. Oh why? What you think I'm gonna go roll up on your Black Fury and beat the shit out of it?
I mean, I hope not. That would suck.
I know, but you're getting the attitude face again.
I have a problem with that. But no, it's Yolana.
That means
But
nothing to me.
knowing how little that even I heard about it with the person doing it in my pack, I thought you
I'll put it
might
like
want to know
this.
that
I'll
they
put it
know.
like this. I will put it like this. Leans forward. If that Fury comes in here and makes Mandy upset about that spiral, I will skull fuck her.
Noted.
I'll put it like that.
I don't think she even knows about Mandy.
No, I will put it like that.
And I will make sure that if she does find out, she knows to go nowhere near her.
Good. No matter what she thinks Mandy knows, because Mandy does know a fair bit about, what was it, Angelo?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And if Wildfire wants to get his sleepy, glossy paws on Mandy's intel that we have, you can tell that get piece of shit he can go fuck himself. And if he's so big and bad, tell him to come sit down in my bar.
So noted. But no, he did not tell Yolana about Mandy, and Yolana does not seem to know about Mandy, and I have no intention of telling her about Mandy.
I ain't gonna impede him from killing the worm or your Black Fury. But Davis did us a service. Fucked up doing it. So we've been planning, and it looks like Wildfire got a bit hungry or somebody snitched.
She just kind of offers a shrug, because she doesn't know where the leak is, but it's obvious that there is one.
So I'd be looking for that, Charlotte, rather than worrying about what I'll do.
I am just making sure you are aware that it is a thing.
Well, now that I'm thinking, there are a select few people I told about this, and I trust all of my boys. Because that's not how we roll. Otherwise, well, I'll put it like this, we'd be fucked.
Told me almost nothing. I knew that David was working for you, and
Oh,
that it
no,
was
if
dangerous, and
I
David
don't
never even
suspect-
told me.
I don't suspect you. I'll put it like that. You'd know.
I get the feeling I would.
And it's not your Fury. She seems more like she has waddled into this thing, and it will. Let's put it like this. You'll lean in. Almost seems too perfect to throw her under the bus, doesn't it?
Yep.
Almost like that somebody who wanted us to react a certain way.
Very possibly.
Oh well, knowing you and knowing myself, it's very easy to get a bit tense about this. Especially since, they have the last big lead to a spiral that we had, and thankfully we got the maps, which you have. And I'm not trying to impede my dear friend Carves the Path from killing the worm, but a little glory would be nice every now and again.
She nods.
And the people who deserve to get the recognition get it.
Again, a nod. I understand.
So, I'd find out who the fucking leak is.
Who else even knew? Because I sure as fuck didn't, so I don't know who was in the loop.
Striders knew. I mentioned it to Abel because I was wanting him for a little bit of a job. Lee Fulrickson. No, he doesn't know about that. No, he shook his head. He'll think and lean back. Abel definitely knew. I talked to him. More of that. I needed some, run and gun type shit. He thinks, licks his lips. The Lawless knew, but that's not their territory. That's not their style. Perfidy knew. And I don't think Perfidy would. I don't know. The Lawless, they knew because mainly I was trying to originally get them involved, but they've been so focused on the fucking Black Blade that, well, they didn't seem interested.
Yeah, she just kind of chews it over in her head for a second because, let's face it, there's any number of reasons that someone could talk to any one of Carve's people. And she's trying to figure out who's affiliated with who and might have told voluntarily, might have told under pressure, might have mentioned thoughtlessly in passing. Like, she's just processing.
Because so far they've been noticing they've been beating us to a punch on a lot of things lately.
I did notice that.
What have you noticed?
Well, I noticed the trick they pulled with me. Certainly. She, like, thinks back about it because it's like, they've done that. I mean, they've gotten her ass out of trouble the one time, but then again, the Gallows have gotten her out of trouble more than once when it came to the spirals. Actually, thinking about it, so they pulled the one outright trick on me. They also happened to be in the neighborhood the one time.
Also runs around in that neighborhood, around that street level shit.
Turns a glance.
Striders of the Ice Wolf.
I mean, is there any bad blood there to be a reason?
I know Zori's cool. Knew her from Chicago. Silverfang? It's a Silverfang. I'm a Shadow Lord. She gives a shrug.
Yeah, she just kind of shrugs as well.
I don't know. I never thought we did. Doesn't seem like Haley's style. Or Charles.
I mean, neither of them were around and in the know for some of this.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It doesn't. It's just. I don't know.
I mean, all told, they have a knack for finding things out. She's just kind of rubbing the side of her face thinking about it, because Carve's talked about seeing her dreams, and Lord knows if he bugged any of their shit, if they talked about it even amongst themselves, the other guys could find out.
I'm just saying it could be a multiple of things. I'm just saying Cars does have someone who's obviously feeding him about what you're doing, where you're going.
Yeah.
Or at least telling him where you're heading or that you're heading out. Or if you talk, are you talking to people? Mentioning things?
I mean, I've got the pack link. I'm a lot more careful about what I do with my phone nowadays.
2 other
Leaving it on
packs.
me. She thinks about it in the specific instances. And I'm trying to remember if she did mention to anyone what she was doing the day that they managed to magically appear and save her ass. And again, that was an intercepted text, so I don't think anyone knew what we were doing the day they pulled that trick and appeared on us, because pretty sure they got it off the text I was trying to send you. Went back and checked it, the numbers got swapped. I went to text you saying we were coming in hot. When I checked later, it wasn't in your messenger. Wasn't it in Carves's, Torna?
Yes.
It had sent to Carves instead of to you.
And there's a lot of dirty tactics being played.
Hmm. Yeah.
But definitely in the case of this thing, I wouldn't put it past. I mean, I'm not gonna say I wouldn't put it past Abel to snitch, but I just didn't think he would.
I wouldn't think you would either. In the interest of me not going back and reading a bunch of updates, have Carves' Pack of the Eyes and the Striders actually co-opted on anything lately directly?
Nope.
Yeah, she's just kind of mulling it over.
He'll lean in. You can't say everything behind closed doors.
No, unfortunately, I can't.
And it would rouse suspicions if suddenly they became all pally-pally, wouldn't it?
It would.
Now, this is not me trying to put thoughts in your head, but think about it. Who would you least suspect would be friends with Cars of the Path? Considering what he did to his metas.
Yeah.
Yeah. Does Carver has a reason to be pissed off at you? Or is it just him trying to fuck with your head?
She like blinks a time or two. That was kind of a jump.
Put it like this. He's obviously competing because he knows you're affiliated with us at this point, I reckon.
I imagine the tattoo didn't help, but yes.
Well, maybe he's making his ace in the hole like we did ours.
Definitely seems to have taken interest. Like sits back and is just doing that thing where she's not like tacking her nails on the table because that's irritating, but there's kind of like the pitter pat with the fingertips against the corner. Oh god. God damn it.
I mean, you made a deal with our devil.
Just kind of quirks a brow.
Let's be real, the boss is a devil.
Doesn't seem to be much of a deterrent.
He'll lean in. Maybe Abel did the same thing.
What could he have needed that badly?
What could he have needed that badly? He'll lean back.
She pauses and sits back again because the Striders have been more up in front lately.
They've been going on a lot more missions lately.
Mm-hmm.
Getting a lot more thicker action lately. getting a lot more recognition lately. I noticed they have a lot more better equipment lately too.
No?
I mean, I saw Zori's Zori. I'll put it like that. If anyone's the innocent out of the whole party, it's probably her. She doesn't use guns. She uses her hands on throat, you know?
Oh, yeah. I'm well familiar.
But I noticed people packing a lot more heavy hardware than they used to. I noticed Melanie too. I noticed a few people.
Yeah, there's a thoughtful sit back.
Now think about it, the two new people. They're not gonna fucking mind, right?
No history?
And I don't think he did it while the menace was still alive.
There's a little nose wrinkle there because, man, she's been trying so hard to mind her tongue, but the idea of Carves sweeping in while Abel was under a state of severe duress makes a lot of sense.
And I'll put it like this, Charlotte. He gets up from the booth and sits down beside you, and even whispers in your ear, "It's awfully tempting to hear the devil in your ear when you can't even think about what you've lost."
She just glances over, mostly because, he's making the point, but man, that is weird, because that is... Carves getting up and close is a tactic he uses to throw people off their game. Undergrowth doing it is new and strange and badly uncomfortable. It's just like, ooh.
Again, he's like a shadow whispering secrets to you. It's kind of eerie. You probably knows where it's part of the fucking little funk that he has.
Yeah,
You got
it
high
is.
level shadow spirit heritage.
Yeah, it is one of those things where she's appreciating, like, man, I am glad he doesn't do this on the regular, because holy shit.
He looks far more creepier than this Carve does. Because his booth is always darker than most of the bar. It's just a natural light in the place.
Make an awful lot of sense and fit a certain pre-existing pattern of behavior.
You're a philodox. It's your job to look at the facts. My job is to bring the wisdom behind them.
At least now I know what facts to look for.
And how much do you want to look for them?
She mulls it over. Not because she's hesitating, but just kind of thinking about the various implications, the various, like, how far could this really go besides people frowning at each other? Like, it's competitive, but none of this is litany breach level. This is just some shady dealings. Rather be in the know than out of the know.
Reaches into his jacket and slides over a file.
Slides over a what?
File. Reaches into his jacket and slides a file into your lap.
There's like a thoughtful little frown, and I mean, she leaves it down on the lap, but kind of like flicks the top open.
That is Abel and Carves. That Carves is home with Melanie.
I assume it's one of those things where the camera like stamped a little date on it.
Yep.
How long ago was that?
Week after Cassie's death.
Oh man. She looks at it and flicks. I mean, you can see the eyes flick down to the date, and it's just that, like, oh, hun, kind of look. Man, they never tell you about this kind of shit when you're a Cleith. Just kind of assume the home machine works. Looks up
It
the
is.
picture to look to see.
It is working. That's the mission, and that's the game in progress. We're fighting the worm. But if you want to get ahead in the nation and fight the worm the best way, get the recognition, get the glory, sometimes you gotta fight the dirty fight. They did teach us this as a Cleith. We just didn't have the capacity to understand that.
There's that glance of like, man, why you gotta be right, essentially.
Consider this a thank you present.
For
You destroyed the Jenny files.
you nuts.
I thought I'd clue you in on who's about to knife you in the back.
Nods again. Appreciated.
I told you. We value loyalty.
She takes a glance actually at the, looking back down at the picture for a moment. Where's the picture taken from?
One of the houses across from Carver's.
Ooh, that is danger close.
Oh yeah.
And she kind of gingerly closes it, and she's not going to assume ignorance of undergrowth. And glances up and very, looks him dead on. And I hope my loyalty is not in question.
Lean in. We wouldn't be talking here if it was. We'd be talking down there.
I'm assuming there's like the head jerk like towards the area behind the bar where things happen.
Oh, just move his head. He just stares at you when he does it.
She just nods.
Down there could mean fucking anything.
Ugh. I don't like that. That's vague and I don't like it.
It's vague and shadow lordy.
Very shadow lordy and I don't like it. But she nods. Because let's face it, he's being a shadow lord and he's being fucking creepy, but he's also being, at least as far as she can tell, pretty upfront because you know what? She wouldn't put it past him for a second if he earnestly thought she was sleeping with the enemy.
If you're sleeping in enemy, you know Undergrowth will black flag you straight away. You know
Oh,
how
yeah.
much the loyalty thing with him? No. You know him by this. You know him long enough at this rate.
Yep. She just kind of sucks in a breath and finally flicks the top closed. Was there anything in there besides the one picture?
Oh no, there's more.
Oh, God.
That is Wildfire, Abel, Melanie handing off guns essentially. That is a gun deal.
Yeah, she finally, I mean, it's their fucking place. She goes ahead and sets it up on the table so she can actually flick through it properly. Because let's face it, she is not taking this outside of this building. This is the most secure place he could have something like this. She will peruse it and have it in mind and not have it in any sort of recoverable evidence form.
There's also a text conversation that is written down by hand.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm. Between Abel and Carves himself.
How does that song and dance go?
Would you like me to do it?
Hmm?
Would you like me to do the whole thing?
I mean, if you have the whole thing, sure.
Okay. Give me 1 second. Let me get my PDF file.
Oh, Jesus.
I came
Wasn't
fucking ready,
ready.
kid. I came fucking ready, kid.
You did come fucking ready. I wasn't ready for how ready you were.
Now, Abel, I'm sure you do realize that things aren't going the way they are going. I understand what I need to do. Well, of course you do. Everyone needs to understand their roles in these things. After all, you are now a most valuable asset to our organization and what we seek to accomplish. We're all fighting the same enemy here. I know. And after all, she'd want it this way. She wouldn't. But sometimes doing the right thing is not the right thing at all. He's like, see? Now that's how I know you're worth investing in, boy. When the time comes, you'll know what you have to do. I won't say no more of that on the phone. But make sure you're ready. And welcome to the team. Time to come home, Mabel.
Man, her skin crawls.
Anton followed him. He has a talent for being able to translate what people say on the phone. The little ragabash thing I hear.
Yeah, she flicks a glance over, nods, looks to see what else there is, and once she's had a chance to absorb it all, we'll just gingerly...
And that
Oh
last
no!
image is Abel hugging Siggy.
Oh no! No! Oh, Torna!
With the little addict text conversation going, you need to make peace with your mother. For publicity, of course. That'll prove to me that you're serious.
Oof. That's the last thing in there?
Yep.
Yeah, she flicks that closed faster than she meant to. It's just kind of like the, that's dirty. That's really dirty. Yeah, she just kind of like snaps it shut, slides it back over. All right.
I may talk to you like an ass at times. But I don't forget who's been loyal.
You don't. Damn, Lord knows I have had my fucking lows, but you haven't come. She kind of like, you can see that little bit of tension in the shoulder. She's not gonna like shudder. She's a fucking Adrian at this point, but it's one of those things where it's like, and you haven't come slithering around, whispering in my ear and taking advantage of it. Just slides the file a little further away, like, nope. That is fucking abominable.
It's the game.
She doesn't deny it. She just, it's one of those things where like, man, I know, but I don't like it. It's all out in the face. So while I'm here, just brings the hands together in front of her because she can't fuck with her phone right now. She will just fiddle her fingers a bit, like bring them together and interlace them just to keep them from straying. You familiar with I'm assuming the B-52s are tied to whatever Moana just got put into. But the Horned Rats, the Kings, is familiar to you? Anything about it?
I are St. Cloud's people. I recognize the kings.
Well, St. Cloud's people are here.
I heard.
You know anything about this guy Xavier?
Yeah.
How bad is it?
Bad.
I can confirm that he's been sighted in the city too.
They have a lot of territory. And not just that they protect it all, they have alliances with other septs, if you get what I'm saying.
I feel like I want to say I do, but it means a lot more than alliances.
Protection. That sept, after being occupied by Xavier's people, was noticeably weakened. Now you don't want a worm president investing in your area, now do you? So his war packs are on standby. For if they ever need a hand, they just gotta make sure that they take care of it if he ever asks for something. He'll provide them service and help them build their sept up again. Gaia protects. But you gotta pay your way and pay the balance on the scale.
Considering what you just saw in the file, that this is not heartening at all.
I hear he's pretty fair about it. But I also hear many other different things.
Hear about the new cups?
I heard about one of them. Well, the one we found. That poor fucker.
And she finally kind of pauses and switches gears. Can I ask? What all?
Whatever taint is mixing with the wild and the worm around that area, we found him near it. Wasn't infected by it, but whatever it did, it jogged his fucking memory. Has no. That's a Canadian accent he has.
Oof, that would. Yeah, that would explain the memory loss, wouldn't it?
I know Artemia's been talking to you, and that taint is a problem.
Yeah.
So why don't we let Xavier, if he has his reasons, he'll be here. But let's find a reason not to antagonize him and worry about whatever wormish taint there is. Maybe if we even get a bit of proof of that wormish taint, could be something to hold him off on.
Might even say that a amalgamation like what we're working with actually
I'll
more
put
a
it
point
this
of
way.
interest than it would be normally.
If we come from a position of strength, he won't try to roll over us. Or, I'm sorry, not roll over, acquire our services. That's a much better Shadowlord term.
It definitely sounds more kosher.
I'll put it like this. He'll give you a first impression. If he thinks he can roll over you.
And the only way to prevent that is by seeming strong enough that it might not be worth it.
Nods.
Got it. Does he have a particular way he starts these things?
I've only heard,
Didn't
but
hear
I
you say
hear
that.
it gets quite chaotic. That's the first step. Then comes a gavel.
All right.
And they play dirty. Even dirtier than Carves.
Just rubbing her face at this point. It's definitely that, like, I mean, I'm not gonna make anyone. I'm not gonna make especially undergrowth roll for it. It's just like it's that, man. As if we didn't have enough fucking problems. Type.
I would say finish off your business with the spirals, hunt them down, kill them. And then we need to start planning. Because if they're only beginning to crest the surface, we need to move and get it done quickly.
I don't know the details of what happened with the other cub, but I know that it involved conflict with Gaia Guru. I don't know anyone else besides us in this area.
I'll put it this way, give them no cause to start tracing you back to your sept. They're at the borders. They're not in the city itself. They're around it. But they're peeking at the door. So, let's make sure that when they peek in, they see nothing but fangs and claws. So get going and get your shit done.
Alright. Take another good look at the maps. I'll make sure that you were included in that. I'll make absolutely
nod.
sure. Yeah, she will. I mean, unless he's pinning her into the booth by still sitting next to her.
No, he steps out.
Yeah, she will go to stand up. And as she, kind of straightens her shit out and grabs her jacket, just kind of looks over and goes, "It's about time you saw some of that glory."
Yeah.
To give a business-like little nod. Leaves the file for him because she is not crazy.
He puts it back in his jacket.
If she can see any of the other boys, gives them a nod too, because hey, she likes them. She hasn't had much chance to come just hang, but she's still gonna acknowledge they're there. Then yeah, unless someone wants to engage, we'll head out to catch herself in Uber, I imagine.
You're catching yourself an Uber?
I suppose, unless someone wants to give her a fucking ride. She's been bussing around. Actually, I guess she could just catch the bus again. Fuck it.
I mean, you could bring an Uber if you like. It's up to you.
You sound interested. I'm kind of curious now what could come of an Uber.
Okay. If you're interested.
Yeah, she'll start walking down the street and like set a reasonably nearby corner as she like, man, wait, she don't have a phone. Stops in the corner store.
There are taxi rings.
Yeah. Yeah, she will essentially get a ride to take her where she needs to go.
All right.
She don't have to bus it. Why not?
So you head towards the taxi ring. You walk for a good ways away from the hangman. You know what I mean? I'll put it like that.
Yeah, she'll be keeping alert.
And pull up to the taxi ring. There is this guy in the in the taxi. I'll put it like that.
I hope driving the taxi?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what I mean. Like when you pull up to the taxi ring, there's a free one, and that's the guy that when you step in. You know what I mean?
Right. Let me.
You never mind posting Pack Check, Charlotte, because he's talking to you. So
Oh,
we'll all
sorry.
be on.
Burbs. She'll list like a corner.
Sure.
And I mean, let's face it, it's a fucking taxi. Unless there's something really sus I need to pick up with an alertness or investigation roll, it's a fucking taxi.
I just start driving along. So, long day.
Always. She does have the scarf back on for record's sake.
Mm-hmm. No, you're just driving along, you know what I mean? You look tired.
Just means I've been working hard.
I hear that. Got like 4 kids at home. They're all like, Dad, Mom. I just, you know what I mean? You know how it is. It's fucking, oof.
Have any really crazy fares today?
I mean, I had one guy who was all like, "Oh, I need you to take me to halfway across the fucking city," and he was like, "Why the fuck would I go there?" And he paid me enough money.
Suppose if the money's good to make it worth it.
Yeah, I hear that. You pull up to one of the corner entrances of the burbs. You're not in the burbs. You're at one of the corner entrances, definitely. And you know, you pay the fare and you get out. Charlotte, give me a perception awareness as he's driving away.
Key. Let me.
Did you look at the license plate?
For the love of. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Dice. That is nothing.
Perfect.
That is tragic.
Perfect.
Yeah, glances back. Taxi.
All right, Charlotte. 1, 2, 3. Oh, Jesus. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Oh no, I just realized why I needed to make an alertness check. I'm sad now.
Yeah, you should be. 6. And his strength is, oh, Jesus. 1 plus this. 1, 2. Actually, I rolled way too low dice. I'll re-roll that thing again.
Oh.
Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to the back of the skull.
I'll just roll this soak.
That is a pipe. You can even feel the impact.
That's 3 soaked.
You get
She-
no. You're gonna topple definitely. Like I'll put it like that. Straight to the back of the head, an iron pipe.
I mean, yeah. I mean, she's. Are you essentially like? Is she getting narratively knocked out?
Yeah, I'll put you're awake. You're definitely awake. It's just you're getting knocked down. You know what I mean? A pipe to the back of the head.
Oh yeah. She will whip around, doing her best to kind of get a look at what the fuck's going on as she's tumbling. Son of a bitch!
What?
Just that is the response. That is fucking horrifying.
You feel like this thing though. You feel these two kind of like one hand grabs your other hand and stretches it out. And I'm gonna put it like this. Her strength's 8.
Holy balls! And
Like this is Krynos form.
Oh,
That's Krynos form. Like, bam.
How That's a Krynos?
Yeah.
I'm assuming we are not within view of the housing then.
Nope. I said that. I did say that.
Okay, you said on the corner. I just want to make sure before I do the thing.
Mhm.
I mean, if there's already a Krynos in action, I'm snapping up because oh hell no. Oh hell no. I'll spend the rage.
And then you feel like you spend the rage to snap up this thing. You hear her rattle going. Oh. She'll roll her 8 levels of strength. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 levels of bashing. She applies pressure as you shift up.
It's +3 in Krynos, I think, right?
Mm-hmm. Cool. You soak it.
Oh my god,
But
I
she-
do.
Yeah, that's cool. She has you grappled. There is another one. There's a lot of them. I'm going to put it like this. Two more, literally. One grabs your other arm, the other grabs your head and just kind of cranes it up, essentially.
I'm assuming
Like
this is one of those things where there are so many grapple dice being thrown, like it's kind of
Yeah.
inane to try to roll anything
Yeah,
back.
we could spend all half the night doing this.
Oh no. You're good. We can just narratively be like, that is way too much for one person to handle.
This guy will look at you, tilt his head to the side.
Lip straw.
Go back to fucking Hamid. Or I'll plug one right in your skull as he puts the shotgun like right at your dome.
Am I getting any kind of pure read off of any of these guys?
The 1, 2, 3, 4 that have you? No.
Then I assume like I just can't get a whiff of this guy.
You can. No pure breed. They're all Guru though. Sense of True Form gives you that. They're all Guru. But no pure breed.
And while he looks freaky as fuck, I'm not seeing any actual deformities.
That's a mask.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, there's gonna be panic firing off in the link just because holy fucking balls. And yeah, she will. I mean, it's real easy to be big and bad until there is literally a shotgun resting against your fucking skull. At which point, being big and bad doesn't help if you honestly believe he's gonna pull the trigger. And if there's this many people in wait, nah, fuck that. She will revert.
You're the one that called shoes to the slaying, yeah?
Yeah.
The horn rats say hi. He takes out the spray can and sprays into your eyes.
I mean, her arms are held down. There's nothing she can do besides close her eyes and like try to duck her head. Like, I imagine it gets all in her hair and shit, but it's still gonna hit her right in the face.
You can feel like, he's spraying you. Like, he's tagging you.
Ooh, I'm taking a point of rage.
You can.
Because that is not bueno.
Anna, before you're packed, like,
it'll take them a minute to show up.
I'll take them a good minute, because
Yeah.
this was planned.
Nope.
This guy will roll your thing. And I'll say, if you frenzy, there are enough people grappling you to keep that in line.
Yep. Nope. She does not lose her shit. She's furious.
This guy walks up, and yes, you do get a trace of Shadow Lord Pure Breed.
I mean, truth be told, I'm not sure how well she can even see. She's trying to blink some of the little bit of paint that did hit her eyes before she managed to get them closed.
It went in your eyes. It went all over your face. I'll put it like that.
Yep. Oh, she's doing her best to blink it out because she probably like reflexively tries to bring the hand in to wipe her fucking face so she can see, and the arms, not hers right now.
Oh yeah, they put pressure. Like I'll put it like this. They do with your soak dice. Yes, you'll soak some of it, but fucking 4 of them, you'll get some bashing, and they do get a bit aggressive when you start moving. You know what I mean? Like taking not like pot shots to hurt you, but more like you'll get some bashing just by them keeping you in place. You know what I mean?
Yep. Thankfully, besides the knee-jerk attempt to like bring a hand in to clean her eyes, she figures that out pretty fast and stops.
You'll walk up. Tilt his head to the side as the hooded man nods at him, and he just takes a shotgun. Like I said, the horn rats say hello. And welcome to the fucking anarchy. And bam, just hits you with the shotgun right in the nose, like that busts your jaw, like nose straight open.
I will continue taking rage and having a busted face. God damn it.
And
like, I don't think frenzying's gonna help. It's just one of those things where I'm being fair now. She's still. Ooh. No, I mean, she's not a total badass. Like, she's trying to glare at him, but her eyes are kind of fucked up, and she gets that pound in the face, and I mean, it hurts. She yelps. She's furious, so it's like kind of a yell, and like, you imagine it might have been a roar, but she's in fucking Hamid, so it's just an angry, pained, very loud noise.
And you can't see the figures behind you again. But you hear this thing whisper, "Thanks for the cash." You know, they take your wallet out, they fuck it off in the distance. They just take the money out. They don't go free or anything else in it. They just take the money.
Mm-hmm.
And he'll go, "We'll be visiting your friends. Have fun." And I mean, I'm going to put it like this. You can drop the link for anyone else who's jumping in, but they're going to beat you till you're unconscious, essentially.
All right.
Narratively.
For what it's worth, when they say we're going to go visit your friends, she is probably going to worry first and foremost about where she just came from. So, like, in the link is like, "Sweet Jesus, call Undergrowth and warn him." Like, and yeah, she gonna get beaten into fucking unconsciousness. And I will drop the link because I know the burp is here. Na-na-na.
All right, so Johanna, you get that urgent message from Charlotte. It takes a while for you to actually find her, and you will find Charlotte covered in spray paint. And what has been spray painted is her eyes have been covered in black. The anarchy thing has been crossed right over her face. She has been literally sit outside of Jeremy's liquor store. It's closed, but that's where she's been put. And she is bloodied, bruised, like she got the shit kicked out of her, essentially.
Dylan takes a look around the immediate area.
I mean, it got put, essentially, Jeremy's liquor store is, the lights are off. You reckon the pack are probably there, but they have no idea.
Yelena's not thinking. She bangs on the fucking door.
First person to come out is... Just comes out bleary-eyed, like, yeah?
Grab her other arm.
Who?
Yolana's barely dragging like Charlotte under one arm.
You look over and see Charlotte, and he kind of eyes widen as he kind of almost pushes Yana out of the way with a considerable amount of force. Like, she even goes up against the ring as he picks her up.
Yeah, the Hobbit gets punted and just kind of tries to get back on her feet.
And picks her up and hauls her in as he yells like, "Cora!" You know, as though you run in after him.
Yeah.
Damon will like sit Charlotte down on the fucking one of the couch on the table essentially, and just like roll over, finger on the pulse, that type of shit.
Oh yeah, she alive. She's bruised up, and her fucking face is probably still busted open because that all happened in Hamid.
I'll put it like this, Charlotte. You're on 6 lethal. They nearly killed you.
Yep.
They kicked the shit out of you. Like, I'll put it like that. They beat you to lethal. Like, but they didn't quite kill you. No, I'll put it at 5 to 6 lethal. You see him run his hand along some of the wounds, and he'll start to heal his Charlotte. You start to wake up essentially. Like, Yana, you watch him do, like, he's literally doing mother's touch essentially.
Okay.
He's a third.
I'm trying to decide how you even come up out of that. probably with a good startle, because last check she was being fucking gang beat by what amounted to like 5-6 people.
5.
5 people? Yeah. She probably kind of startles when she wakes back up. Like, does the jolt when the eyes snap open? And then almost promptly, like, registers who's there. The eyes are kind of wide for a second. The pupils are like pinpoints for a second. And then she just lays her fucking head back down and brings her hand up to her face because fuck, it hurts. Fuck me. Jesus. Are we in the... Looks over at Damon. Are we in your back house?
Yeah.
It kind of glances over to Yolana.
You were propped up against the door. I thought you were dead.
Nope. Nope.
And like you see Cora going outside, and she's like, "Holy shit!" You know, she walks past you guys and like stares.
Fuck me. She kind of starts to pull herself up, pauses. Is he healing all of it off, or is it just kind of abated?
He abated to wake you up, and then when you kind of go to move, he'll put a hand on you to sit you back down, essentially.
Yeah, she gets set back down and doesn't fight it at all because, I mean, it's Damon. She just doesn't. It kind of looks over to Yolana and shoots out the one hand, like, phone.
Yolana awkwardly takes out her phone.
And she just plucks in fucking Undergrowth's number and texts, "It's starting."
You get a text back. I know.
Fuck. And yeah, she's hands the phone back, but like essentially as Damon's trying to like take care of her shit is like being a little obnoxious, and then she keeps reaching up to check and see if her face is in one piece yet, kind of thing.
You'll actually watch the kid slap the hand down. Keep your hand there.
Yep. Hands down. Yep.
Cora will walk in. Fucking pointing. Oh, and then sees Charlotte like, oh, you know what I mean?
Truth be told, Charlotte has probably got her eyes shut at this point because there's still shit in the window. She's not allowed to touch her face anymore. Ugh.
Oh, fuck.
Ambush. Holds up the finger like... Fuck. What happened? Did they leave me here? I was she like just rattles off the 2 streets that were the corner she chose that she figured was kind of like entrance to the burbs without indicating like where anyone lived. Caught a taxi to, you know, this street. Was heading over to talk to Skyripper. Got jumped before that fucking taxi was even out of sight. Finally reaches up to try to like rub her eye.
There's no taxis. Where'd you get the taxi from?
Lists the street?
Lean over, look over Yana. There's no taxi service at that point.
I'm waiting to pick her up on... Okay.
If you look over
pick me up from Skyrippers.
You look over at Cora. Cora's like, they marked our fucking place, man. You know.
She'd like hold her hand out at Yolana again, like, please.
But Yolana goes over and tries to give her whatever she wants.
It's phone.
You still have her phone.
Oh, I thought I
You
handed
never
it
gave
back.
it back.
I thought I did. My
No.
B. She like keys in Perfidy's number and just asks, like, just texts how many places got tagged.
Perfect doesn't answer.
Does she at
Which
least look at it?
No. That's odd. Perfect normally answers her phone like,
Oh hell no! No. Fuck. Like, is thankfully at this point letting Damon do what he's doing because she is now both hands on the phone, has scrubbed angrily at her eyes to get them clear, and is just furious texting is starting as she's trying to get a hold of various people. Like, Siege, where's Perfidy?
Siege will reply, I haven't seen her.
And yeah, it's... I'm trying to remember who all is in our pack.
Shadow's Web,
Yep,
Junkyard Dog, Moon on Snow. You know Moon on Snow and Junkyard Dog were definitely on fucking Sept. There's no way they wouldn't be.
Yep. Was Perfidy there for me to tell I was heading off Sept?
Yes.
Okay,
She was heading out herself to do her normal patrol of the city, that type of shit. She always does.
She's just gonna text her fucking alpha. Because fuck it, she knows that number.
Nope.
Are the texts going through?
Nope.
Fuck it. She tries runs.
Yeah, Runs answers. Hello. Like, he sounds like he was asleep. Like, hello?
I can't get contact with Perfidy or Shadow's Web.
What?
I can't get contact. The messages aren't going through.
When?
Now.
Yeah, you can see her, like, the poor fucker's just like, you know.
Hear
Stacey, now
him
is
flailing out of bed.
Yeah, Stacey, now is not the, you know, you can hear him running towards his computer, you know what I mean?
I just caught an ambush. The warden's place got tagged. Like, their pack house got tagged. I got tagged.
Yeah, you can see her runs flailing as she's obviously running towards his fucking computer, essentially.
She's just gonna stay on the line and let Damon and Cora do their fretting. She'll let Yolana try to figure them out while she's trying to make sure no one's dead.
Yolana's dealing with Cora right now. Do you got a phone?
Yeah, like, Cora pats herself down. You should hand off a phone.
Okay, thanks. Yolana calls Neri.
Neri, like, sleepily, like, hello?
Do you know where all your people are?
What? You know, this is the most genuinely the most sleepy, like, what?
Your pack, Neri, where are they?
I don't know. Artemis on Sept. Calliope's on Sept. Forgotten, they're all on Sept. Why? Who the fuck
Do
is
they
it?
ever wander off? How far out do they wander?
Not often. Mainly stick. If we're going out, we go out together. Cora, what the fuck's going on?
It's Yolana. I'm just borrowing her phone. My pack got hit.
Right. You can see her, like, you can probably hear the sounds of her getting up out of the bed.
I just had to make sure you were okay.
Okay. She rubs her eyes. You can hear her concentrate. Artemis sounding off. Calliope. No, we're all here.
Okay, good. Fuck. Just Yolana frustrated noises. You're a Galliard.
Yeah.
Your auspice has an easier time contacting everyone else in their auspice, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Here's what I need you to do for me. I need you to start the equivalent of a chain call right now. Get an idea of where everybody is and how they're doing.
Okay, cool. Hangs up the phone. You reckon that Neri's just gonna...
Yeah, and Yolanda hands it back.
Charlotte's on the other phone going runs. I'm going to call Skyripper. You can text back this number if you need to.
You go, yeah. Oh, fuck.
Find him?
Yeah, no, he... Oh, shit. Like, you can hear, probably even hear the lean in the chair.
The creak. Come on, man. Give me something.
They shot at his house. One foe's wounded. Not dead, wounded.
It's back there?
Hanging Talon is there. Oh.
Those aren't good sounds.
Hanging Talon's dead.
What? Charlotte actually bolts up out of the chair. What?
That's what they're saying. He's not moving.
Ow. I'm trying to find the fucking little ping on the map for where the goddamn liquor store is. So Lawless, Skyripper. What about the Striders?
They're sounding off. Zori's fine. Zori was on Sept. Charles and Haley were on Sept. Lawless are sounding in. Although they've reported if there are people missing. No, Hanging Town's not dead. No, he's...
Oh,
Ooh.
she finally just like melts back down into the chair. Oh, thank fuck.
Damon gets a call and answers? Oh, dear. Psychic, now is not the time. You know what? Alright. Maria's missing.
She's not responding to the link.
No. She went out for a drink.
Alright. I'm spending a willpower. And I don't know how readily I can find her phone.
Who? What phone?
Actually, she will, has Damon hung up?
Nope.
Just activating plug and play. So. She'll glance over to offering Yolana back her phone because she does not figure that Yolana has ever exchanged many messages with Maria. Like, glances back to Cora. You in one of the text groups with Maria?
No.
Fuck.
Yeah, Damon walks out of the house.
Is he still on the phone as he's walking?
He just tosses the phone on the table and just walks out of the house.
Fuck, I got it. And she'll go out with him.
Don't lose him.
He just keeps walking, marching, actually, in fact. Marching with a lot of determined pace.
She is snatching his phone and pulling up his messages with Maria so that she can try to use it to see if she can find this fucking phone.
The phone is on. It is. I have to get the map to this place again. Map zoom in, please. There we are. Rose Shop, the shop that she has in the town.
The place at the little park?
Mm-hmm.
Where the fuck is it? I feel like I'm missing some of my little tags. Is that it?
Now I found it.
There it is. Yeah, she will, once she has that, be like, I've got her phone. You need a car.
Oh, like I said, Damon just marches off. Goes to one of the back. Like he's looking like he's walking around the back. To essentially get it in a car. I don't know what Liana's doing after him, but Damon is just like fucking moving.
She's just trying to stick with him so he's not going alone.
Well, he gets in the car. You get the impression I don't know if you're going to try to get in with him, but he just wrenches open the car door and gets in and slams it shut again and starts starting it up.
She will do her best to get in there. Fuck it.
Gonna let us know that you're getting in a car.
Yes.
Yeah, Charlotte will just suddenly fucking pile towards, like, out the back, essentially, like, nope, me too. Fuck!
He'll just, as he starts up the engine, he'll look at you again and go, what the fuck do you think you're doing?
What if they're there?
I'll fucking handle it.
Yeah, we will.
I will. As he's, gripping the steering wheel quite tightly. She's not your fucking sister, so back the fuck off, Yuri. Or I'll put you in the fucking ground.
They carved up my alpha like a fucking turkey.
Yeah, and they have my fucking sister, so back the fuck up and go take care of your alpha. Or I'll put you in the fucking ground. And get the fuck out of my face. I'm gonna go get my sister.
God damn it. And it's one of those things where she now has to get out of this car and try to speed get into hers.
Oh, Damon, the second you're out, takes off, even goes through the gate.
I should have just let him beat my ass. God damn it. She's sprinting for the car.
Yep, Charlotte just averts course. Fuck it.
Yeah, Cora sprints upstairs to get the other fucking pack members, essentially.
And yeah, she will let Yolana pile into the driver's seat. She will just leap into whichever door she can reach first. And start giving directions.
And you ring anybody else? What are you guys doing?
I'm trying to think of who I haven't checked on yet. Because I doubt they hit the sept. Let me look and see who else has places off sept. Isa Valorine are in the know. He said the Striders are calling in.
Striders are calling in. Fucking Zori got jumped.
I thought he said Zuri was on sept.
No, sorry, not Zori. Fuck, my brain. It is early. It's late in the night for me.
It's okay.
Too many things happening off at once. Not Zori. Fucking, where is she? Melanie.
Yeah, she's just pulling Yolana's phone back out of her pocket so she can get back in touch with Runs while she's giving directions. Because he's got the good connection to everyone, so she can get the running tally.
Perfidy is missing. Shadow's Web is missing. Let me just double check. Lawless are fine. Haley Charles are fine. Melanie got jumped. Abel is fine. Zori's fine. Carves, Marcel, and Wildfire are all fine. They were all. Carves was on. Everyone apart from Runs was on sept. Bones got jumped. Bones got jumped.
Does I assume Leaf at least has a phone. I wouldn't put it past Lily to not.
Leaf, that was who Devin was talking to. Was Leaf.
Yeah, she will he is next on the list because at least she has a location for them to head towards.
Oh yeah, no, Lillian. I imagine when you tell Leaf where they're going, him and Lily are on the way.
Yep.
The Furies, they're all there. Although Forgotten Earth took some time, but she was off in the Umbra, doing her shit. Lena's fine. Junkyard's fine. Fucking Skyripper and Hangtown got shot. And who else? We got Moon and Snow was on Sept. Tailsinger was fine. Mark of Thorns, yeah, she wouldn't have left Sept. But several kin places have been hit. Tagged.
Just tagged?
Jasmine got beaten up.
Oh dear.
And Felix is alright. Freya's on Sept anyway. You're not sure about Cole.
Oh god, yeah, she'll have to, when she calls Felix, it's like, are you okay? Is Freya okay?
Felix just sounds like he's just after waking up, essentially.
Do you know if Cole went out with Maria?
Yeah, why?
Fuck. See if you can call him.
Yeah, sure, yeah. Just give me a second, I'm just getting up.
Is it one of those things where he's taking a minute because he doesn't realize it's an emergency, or
Yeah, he has no idea. The poor guy is just
Hun, I got ambushed and Maria's missing. Need to see if Cole's okay.
Yeah, he reaches over. You can see him going over to the house. Phone rings. No answer.
Fuck. Okay. Hopefully he's with her. Call around. Make sure the Ken are okay.
Yeah, I got
A lot of people got jumped.
Yeah, no,
Pretty
I'm
sure.
doing. Yeah, no, Freya's in her room, so we're fine.
All right. Good. Yeah. Call around and see if anyone else is missing among the Ken. We're still trying to tally all the Guru.
He will, yeah. By the way, Damon is driving like a man possessed. That is close to breaking the law. That is breaking the law driving.
I'm pretty sure that's flat breaking the law.
Yeah, the way he's moving, like he's nearly crashed into a car at least once.
Does he seem to know where he's going?
You figure not really, but you figure he's gonna like process of elimination. She has a shop, maybe. Fuck, you know.
Okay, cool, sweet. Yeah, everyone is beelining.
Mm-hmm. When you get to the shop, it's the windows are smashed. I'll put it like that.
Fucking take that place like a SWAT team.
I mean, what are you guys doing?
Who I assume Damon's getting there first since he's driving like a psychopath.
Damon nearly crashes into the fucking building. I'll put it like that. The car goes up off the sidewalk.
Yeah, as soon as the car is slow enough for her to think she can pull it off, Charlotte's spilling out to make sure that, because she's pretty sure he's going to go straight in.
He does.
Yep.
Bulls in.
Backing him. Spending for Glabro, she needs to blow the rage anyways.
Yeah, like who's immediately with us?
It's just you two, because Cora had to go get Ragnar awake. You know what I mean?
All right.
So Cora's on the way, but it's, significantly slower than poor you guys.
Yolana will back Charlotte up then.
And then we know Leaf and Lily are probably en route and not too far behind.
And the initial front of the house, it's like your typical flower type shop. So you don't see anybody, but this place has been decimated. A fight went on essentially. You can see the claw marks.
Ooh.
Damon, he ran through, just vaulted over the fucking table and is just running.
I mean, she's only going slightly slower just so that she can see if anyone is dropped in there. Because if there was an all-out brawl-out.
There was a bit of blood on the floor. Someone got smacked.
She will ask Yolana to check and see if she can find or sees any signs of someone trying to get out, someone got tagged.
Yolana does her best to follow that order.
She's the better tracker.
Okay. What am I rolling to look for vague
What?
signs.
What are you trying to do? 'Cause
I
that
don't
was a bit-
know.
That was a bit confusing. Sorry.
Essentially, if someone got tagged, there is a chance that you can catch sign of like where they might have stumbled off to, and if they were tagged bad enough, they might still be around.
Essentially, someone
grab
got.
someone.
I'll put it like this: someone got tagged coming in the door, not running away, coming in the door. And Johanna, you will find a shotgun shell. Like that's what you find on the ground.
Somebody took it in the chest coming in.
Fuck. Yep, get my back.
The hobbit runs with its knife.
And you skid to what looks to be the the place where they like specially prepare bouquets and all that, and that's when you will see Maria up against the wall. Now she doesn't look as clean and pristine. No, her leg has got a big deep scar and there is a knife wound in her belly. She's breathing. Because Guru are tough to kill, but barely.
I mean, I'm assuming Damon launches at her.
Mm-hmm.
She's looking around for Cole.
I was gonna say,
No,
how long
Damon
ago
doesn't.
was
Damon doesn't spot her initially. He's going from room to room. You're the one. I'm gonna give it to Charlotte or Joanna first. Will be one spot because Damon's just on like room. You know what I mean?
Got one alive over here.
Yeah, it's just Damon.
Come. I mean, yeah, he comes out.
Like, is calling her, she's like piling in to where Maria is, so he has a fucking ping to follow as
Mm-hmm.
she's spilling over, like, hey. Oh, God. You in one piece? Checking
Do
her
I
over, checking to see if she's responsive, even.
Do I look like I'm in one fucking piece?
Mostly. Is Cole here?
Shakes her head. I took him.
Great. I didn't like having willpower anyways. I'll roll again. Thankfully, my rage rolls are shit right now. She's just getting down and like checking her over, looking around before like 80 more people march in, is looking to see if she can figure out what the fuck.
They cut Maria's hair. Like it's not all shaved off, but there's patches in it. If you get what they did.
Yeah.
And she smells of urine. I'll put it like that.
She's just
They
gonna...
didn't do anything else about it. It was, again, humiliation, essentially. Like what they did to you. You know what I mean?
Yep. She is gonna start getting down on the floor, making sure she's offside so Damon can lunge in. And through the link is gonna be like, let them know we've got at least one missing kinfolk. They grabbed Cole.
Yeah, Joanna will do that.
Payment spends a willpower. He doesn't come in yet. Like Yana, you see him, like he sees his sister and he turns and just walks into another room.
How badly fucked up is she physically?
5 lethal.
Charlotte is in Glabro. We're like, alright. Grit your teeth, man. And we'll kind of carefully try to collect her up so she can at least get her up off the floor and out of the puddle.
Don't touch me.
Do you like a hand to get off the floor?
No.
Okay.
I said it was a message, you know?
Yeah.
Didn't do anything. Yeah.
Her clothes at least all in one piece, or at
Nah,
least
they're
besides the
shredded.
damage.
Some of them are shredded. Not from ripped, just the fighting. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
It's trying to decide how far the humiliation tactic went.
It was the hair and the again classic kind of canine behavior. I want to say,
Yeah.
like pretty much what you saw the red tiles do to Juno, actually, like the lifting of the leg.
Yep. She just hunkers down alongside, but not touching.
The second they found out that I was a Fianna.
It's a, like a kind of sharp, confused look.
Well, they smelt it and they went, "Oh, we got a Fianna here," and urinated on me. How does it feel to be in the dirt now?
Pretty fucked up.
I've seen canines do it before.
Doesn't change that it's fucked up.
They said that they were bringing Cole into the fold.
I'm back.
Yeah.
But yeah, she's keeping an occasional glance because she does not have a Gaia's breath.
Oh, Damon comes back in. His knuckles are red raw when he comes back in. He'll kneel down and gently push the guy's breath on Maria's face. You know what I mean? Letting it heal. And what are you two doing as this is happening, or saying anything, do anything? What are you guys doing?
Yolana's just as empty a gesture as it is. She's just trying to keep a grip on the area until more people come.
Yeah, Leaf barrels the fuck in. So is Cora.
Yeah, at that point, Yolana just gets the fuck out of their way, goes outside, sits against the wall, and smokes a cigarette.
Charlotte, what you doing?
Charlotte will stay right there and do the best she can until Leaf piles in, at which point
Leaf.
she's going to make room.
The fucking wall nearly comes down with how hard Leaf comes in that fucking room. I'll put it like that.
Yep. Oh, she moves the fuck out of his way. Makes a space for him. And we'll take up a position over, like, basically move not entirely out of the room, kind of get to the side of the door. So she is still essentially supportively there. And, I mean, as empty a gesture as it is, it's still on some instinctual level being protective and covering the door. And yeah, she is going to... Still holding Yolana's phone. Try to see if she can hitch back up with Runs to see if they can figure out where these guys came from, where they went. he's probably like she just assumes that he has a good tap into the city infrastructure. So
He just messaged back. He rings back. They came back in the east side, and they've gone out the east side. They shut down the fucking network while we were all typing.
they took at least one kinfolk with them.
They've taken more than one.
What's the tally so far?
Corey's missing. Oscar Farah's missing. Cole Iverson's missing. Our Timmy's maid is missing. Alexios.
Oh dear.
And Perfidy not hanging talon, Shadow's Web. Sorry, I have to sneeze. And sorry, 2 Guru are missing. We've had reports that several have been attacked and spray painted or variously humiliated.
You said 2 more besides them are missing?
No, just from what we can tell. The laws are fine. They are too far out. And too close to the ball. Again, for map information, the laws are a lot more closer to Seth than most of you guys. You know what I mean? Than some of the other packs. Even though they're the furthest out, they're actually closest in terms of they're away from the city. The Gallows are fine. They went into lockdown, but nothing kind of struck their area. We're fine, I think. Bones got jumped. I don't know about the rest of the wardens, but that's the only people who are missing.
The rest of the wardens. You said she grabbed Ragnar. Did she bring him along? Is he like visibly there?
Yeah, Ragnar's like getting out of the car essentially.
Yeah, the
Like,
wardens are accounted for.
Ragnar comes out with a fucking assault rifle. I'll put it like that.
Ooh. Yeah, the rest of the wardens are accounted for.
He just nods. Tailsinger's people are here. Cubs are safe. Mother's safe. The Wormphone and Master challenges took nasty hits, but they're not dead.
Has anyone moved to back them up?
We're sending Anton and Siege Engine on their way over.
And yeah, she's like doing the math. The keeper can't really leave under duress. Lena has to stay with the cubs.
Mm-hmm. Perfect ambush.
How many kin have yet to be accounted for as far as who haven't we reached?
I'd say we're missing in total 15. Maybe that's maximum. Reality, people are still waking up, so I'd say we've lost about 7.
And yeah, there's the vague sound of teeth grinding.
7 kin, 2 Guru.
And yeah, she starts she will take the time and basically be like, all right, so as far as all these ambushes, because they all happened in very rapid succession, like faster than one group could move, she's essentially going to try to see if she and Runs can tally kind of an idea of how many people were working together to do this, because the people who got jumped should be able to give numbers.
10.
10 total people did all this carnage.
Yep. And another
And another 5 ran the vans. So in total 15.
Yeah. Yeah, she's just doing math in her head, like, alright, if they tagged Skyreaper's place and then caught me and then went immediately here, I could see how. But that's still like 3 groups of 5. That's. This is not the time to try to put together a timeline. She is not going to ask Maria how many and when, but she will just do her best to get as much figured out with runs as possible. Let him know she will be back to her phone and on call as soon as possible, but unless there is like places that they need people knocking on doors or doing something,
Mm-hmm.
he's gonna have to like work on this.
Yes.
But yeah, is there anywhere else they need people or are sending people?
Depend, like, there'll be a couple of people that need checking on, essentially. Just like, if any of the people with you can go.
Yep. She will nod. She will get any addresses and stuff out of them.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, finally look over to Yolana and be like, need to get the car ready.
I'm on it.
And we'll turn to see how things are going between, I assume, like Leaf, Lily, Cora,
No,
Damon, and Maria.
Cora and Lily are sitting outside. Ragnar is too. You know what I mean? They're like, Lily is taking a kind of defensive, like, I am here. You know what I mean?
In that case, of the ones that are still out, I assume Damon and Leaf are both back in there with Maria.
Yeah.
Yeah. She's gonna let that work out because they're the 2 people closest to her right now. So she'll come around and look over to Lily. We still have more people to account for. I'm gonna go and try and help knock on doors. See how many we've lost.
We're leaving her behind.
Just kind of like
Through the
Bob's
pack link.
glance.
Charlotte, I've got this.
Lily, just look at her. Are you leaving Maria behind? Or are you coming back after you're done?
Coming back.
I'll be waiting.
Do not. For long. And
I'll be waiting. Lily just sits down outside, staring at everybody.
she will get in the car. And looking over Yolana, be like, I know you can do this, but if they're still moving, no singles.
Yeah.
Battle buddy. Alright, first address. And she like plugs it in and they will do a round of knocking on doors. Charlotte will be wrapping up even more in that Scarlet, pulling up her hood and shit because she's fucking spray painted and looks like a psycho. Probably have Yolanda do the face part of it. Just be there as fucking backup.
You can check on people. Most people are reporting it.
Yeah. So they've done their run around unless something crazy happens while they're out doing that.
Nope.
Then yeah, time to circle back around and see if they've managed to get Maria moved yet.
Lily's still sitting out there. Cora and Damon, Cora Magnar probably went off and did rounds well, but no, Lily's still sitting there.
Yeah, she'll at the very least have Yolana bring her by. So pausing in the car, briefly be like,
Go.
all right. Do what you can. You just hop out the car. Give Yolana her phone back.
At this point, Yolana has a phone and a gun and has been chain smoking this entire time.
She will ask her about the chain smoking later. Then yeah, she will come back around. Back to the shop.
Yeah, Lily's still sitting there. By the time you come out, Leaf is just carrying Maria to one of the cars. You know what I mean? Damon walks out and just sits down again. Like Johanna can say too, Leaf gently puts Maria in the car, you know what I mean?
Yeah. All Yolana's done is shut off the car and gotten outside of the car just to sit on the hood.
Then Dalila nods as she sees Charlotte.
She gets a nod back. It probably looks ridiculous because she's still covered in spray paint, but she's there.
She'll stand up and go, and you can see her walking over towards Maria. You know, she gets in the back seat. Damon's still sitting by the bench.
Yeah, she will take a moment to go over and pop up near where Damon sat.
He doesn't say anything, but his knuckles are fucking decimated. That guy punched, like, probably spent boot to rage, like, bashing the fucking thing so he wouldn't frenzy on his sister, essentially.
Yup, the sign of responsibility. Torn up knuckles. Ah, the nation's a magical place.
So you saying anything, doing anything? What are you doing, Charlotte?
No, she will stack up nearby. She's not going to try to, like, sit next to him. Ready to go?
Go where?
Imagine to check on Bones.
He's fine. He's just a fucking menace anyway. They regenerate. They get humiliated, you know? Nothing new for him.
I suppose so. Can't very well leave you here alone.
You go get yourself cleaned up. They humiliated you just as much as they did her.
I'm very stringently not thinking about it until I have everyone safe. You out here alone isn't safe.
Go home, Charlotte.
As soon as I see you pull out.
Just rubs his face. Go home.
I can give you space, but I can't leave.
Yes, you can. It's easy. Get in your car with your furry friend and drive.
You said he's sitting at one end of the bunch?
Yep.
Just finally plunks down on the other. Not until I know you're headed back.
Takes a long breath. Get in the fucking car and drive the fuck away. I don't care if you're a fucking Adrian at this point. If you want to slap me, slap me. But get in the fucking car and go. Okay?
I know he's mad, so I'm not going to ask how mad he is. I know he is mad at many things right now. Problem is, Damon has proven to be a wee bit more impulsive since his first change than he was prior. How reasonable is the idea that if she leaves him alone, he is going to go do something ridiculous?
It's a possibility. It's certainly a possibility. I'm not going to say it's not. It's certainly a possibility. Who knows? You know what I mean? You don't know what the fuck he'll do. That's a genuine.
Yep.
Like,
I just wanted to make sure that I was not making unreasonable assumptions.
I'll put like that. You don't know what the fuck he'll do. I'll put that's genuine. Like that's as genuine as I can put it.
She finally starts to stand up. Well, glances back. You don't have to go home. But you need to at least go to Sept if you need time to yourself. Everyone's being accounted for. Everyone's being called in. I can't leave you out here.
I got called in. My pack know where I am, so like I said, get in your car and drive the fuck away.
I am going to peony Damon. Some off chance to get anything.
What are you looking for?
I'm trying to determine if this is just him pushing for space or this is him pushing to not have eyes so he can do something. Essentially, I'm hoping the hidden motives will pop.
It's a bit of both. But that makes sense. It's both.
Oh, he's not gonna like me anymore. That's okay. I've already made everything terrible. she finally gestures with her head towards Ilana's car. Bob's whisper, all right. Get in the car.
Just looks up at her.
I would hate myself if anything happened to you. Get in the
Yeah,
car.
I'm sure you would as he stands up.
She expected it, so she doesn't go bananas. But she will walk with and make sure he gets in that car, because truth be told, if she lets him get in his, she does not know where he will go or what he will do. Can
Well, he
always
gets in
retrieve it
there.
later.
Just sits there. White knuckling.
Back house or sept?
Your choice, Raya. Since I can't decide for myself. You're the fucking Adrian. He looks off out the window.
Riawata. All things considered, she's gonna opt sept and have Yolana drive them back there.
Okay. Lana drives back there.
Oh yeah, second you park up, he gets the fuck out.
She don't try to stop him. She lets him march.
Lana gets out of the car and shakes her pack of cigarettes and finds that one last shitty one. It's like bent in 3 different directions. Ugh. Lights it anyway, like a dignified guru.
And yeah, Charlotte, takes a glance just to make sure Dame, see vaguely where he's headed, but kind of starts heading back towards Freya's place, figuring Felix is probably there.
Yolana
Damn.
follows a couple paces behind.
Damon is heading. He doesn't go off sept. I rolled. But Damon, you can see him. He's going up to people, and yeah, you can see he's picking a fight.
He just stops mid-walk, thinking maybe she could handle her shit. Just rubs her face and looks over. Who's he picking a fight with?
Fucking, where are we now? 6. I rolled a 6. Let me double fucking check now, so I'll make sure I have my shit straight. Where's Damon picking up? Oh yeah, Abel.
Oh, Jesus Christ. What is he saying to pick a fight with Abel?
They ambushed her in your territory. Where the fuck were you? What the fuck are you doing on? You know what I mean?
Abel's an Adrian now, isn't he?
Nice, still fostering.
Okay, that's still only a 1 rank jump. But that is not what we need right now.
Yolana approaches Charlotte.
Gets a glance.
May I posit my opinion here?
Please do.
I will sit by to make sure no one dies, but I also think this needs to happen.
This is not an accusation that needs to hit the fucking air. Just rubbing her face.
It just hit the air. It's here already.
Make sure he doesn't leave, Sept. Tell me if he does.
In the meantime,
At least
Raya.
calm down.
I will now posit another suggestion.
Just say it.
Wherever you're headed next, first apply olive oil and scrub vigorously. Then apply dish soap and rinse.
She looks so confused for like a solid 3 seconds. Right.
Vegetable oil also works. I'm going to go watch this now.
Nods. Because, yeah, that's probably about to fire off, and her
Oh, it
being
gets
involved
heated.
will only make it worse.
It gets heated. It gets real heated real quick.
It's Abel. Of course it does.
Oh, they go at each other. Abel wins because he's faster, but Damon gets the fuck back up. Ragnar's pushing him back, you know what I mean? But Damon's fucking yelling. Like Abel even says, we all know it's because you were worried about fucking Charlotte, isn't it? You're so fucking concerned, Mr. Lynch. You know, all that type of shit. And Damon is like trying to convince Ragnar to heal me up. I'm fucking, it's that type of shit.
Abel's yelling that?
Yeah.
Charlotte stops walking.
But everything's okay because, oh God, someone of Abel that Damon Lynch Krause got hurt is concerned. Where, it's just turning nasty. You know what I mean? They're going on each other proper, verbally and physically.
Yeah, it's one of those things where, like, especially once the spat is over and that fucking barb.
Well, that was said during the spat, essentially. That's what they went. That's when
Okay.
Damon swung, essentially. That was what caused Damon to swing.
Oh, for the love of God. Once it's over, or at least physically over, is there anything loud enough for Charlotte to pick up as she's trying to convince herself it's okay?
You'll hear them shouting at each other. They just keep going. You know what I mean? It's just like to be fair to pour out Ragnar, like Haley's pushing Damon back. Zori is running over and like helping. Like, do you know what I mean? They're not escalating each other. It's just more like Jesus fucking Christ. You know what I mean? People are trying to break it up. Like Jeremy the File Docs is running in to break it up.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
even Yolana is in there trying to break this up at this point.
Like, that's the thing. It's not like it's escalating out of control. It's just these two are just filled with people holding them back, fucking yelling and screaming at each other. You know what I mean?
So standard Gru activity and not something that should be especially concerning.
No, it's just they got hot, essentially. I'm going to put it like that. It's just the things that they're said is even Yana's like, fuck, that was nasty. Fuck.
Yeah, like this got worse than anything she ever said about anybody.
Mm-hmm. Like you thought Maria and Neri were bad? No, this is 100 times worse.
I just thought that after he got back up and started again, Abel yelled it after the fact, and I was about to be like, I'm about to wade into this bitch.
All right, I will roll to see what Abel says particularly. Oh boy.
Roll to determine asshole.
I got 10.
I mean, I don't know if 10 is good or bad, but it's a 10.
You're about to see. So Abel does win. I'll give it that in terms of slapping each other. Yeah, no, Abel won that because he's faster and got more battle experience than Damon does. But Damon gets the fuck back up. Ragnar, God love him, is doing his fucking damnedest to keep his pack mate back. You know what I mean?
Oh God.
He's like, no, Damon, and then Abel goes, but of course. You're not used to getting anything you want in life anyway, Damon. Because, we all fucking know it's all about you and your first change, how you can handle the fact that you fucked up. And then, Damon just fucking tries to leap. over fucking Ragnar, and thankfully, like Zori's pulling Damon back, Yolana's pulling whoever back. It's like, yeah, no,
It
but
is
Damon
like I
nearly
just
goes
like
fucking
this
feral.
image that it's Sawyer and the Hobbit
Yeah,
just trying to push respective parties back. Yolana can't manage Damon and never could. It's just her trying to shove a Foster and like, will you fucking stop it?
Yeah, and I'm not gonna lie, Charlotte's still stinging from that shit too. And let's be fair, she's had a
Like-
fucking rough night.
maybe if you were a real guru, you could have taken care of Maria then properly, couldn't you? You know what I mean? Is he getting pulled back? You know, and Ragnar's like, even Ragnar turns like, Jesus fuck, dude. You know what I mean? Like, poor old Johanna can see even Ragnar's like, oh, do you know what I mean?
Even Yolana is just like pulling on his fucking arm, like, for the love of God, just shut the fuck up.
Oh my god.
Like Jeremy's like, Jeremy's helping Johanna, like, Jeremy's helping Damon go back, but even Jeremy turns like, what the fuck did you just say?
I need to make a roll.
No, Jeremy, no. And in the back of her head, just like, Furious, where are you? I texted you for this.
Yeah, poor Artemi's like on the way, you know what I mean? Neri's coming down, and like, to be fair, Neri runs in and like helps. Like, she even will like, Neri runs in, bursts in a bit, you know. Calliope runs in as well, and then when Calliope appears, yeah, Abel gets pushed the fuck back, but like, poor old Neri is even cupping Damon's face, going, "It's fine, your sister's fine." You know what I mean? You know, it's getting pretty fucking heated. If Charlotte wants to roll something, she can.
I thought I had Command the Gathering and I don't, but that is
You don't.
okay. That is okay. I don't technically need it. It just would have been really cool to use, and now I'm sad. No, when he starts pulling fucking shots over the first change and over Maria, that is enough. I don't care what kind of ragabash you are, that is too fucking far.
He's not Ragabash.
Oh, that's
Uh,
Jesus. That's
perfect.
right. Sorry, he's a Galliard.
Fucking
Definitely too fucking far.
Like, Ragnar, to be fair to actually poor Neri, which is surprising, like, she's cupping Damon's face, going, look, like, you know, look at me, your sister's, you know what I mean?
God bless
Fucking-
Siri right now.
And Charlotte starts coming back in. Yolana's
Charlotte
hanging
starts
off of
doing
Abel.
the walk.
Is
the
hanging
angry
off
bitch
Abel,
walk.
looking. It's like,
Fucking-
no.
Fucking Jeremy looks at, like, fucking Johanna, like, you gotta get the agent out of here. Do you know what I mean?
I'm just trying to stay alive. Okay, do you got this? Do you got this?
Picks up the fucking shillelagh. Oh my god, I fucking got this.
Goliath
And just
before
like
they got-
lets go of Abel just in time to scream, swing away, and fucking ducks and runs towards Charlotte.
Oh yeah,
Charlotte's
Calliope's
got
like,
that angry bitch stare.
yeah, Calliope, to be fair, is a lot more stronger than Johanna is, and Abel does get pushed back a bit. Although Zori kind of like, Zori kind of gets up, but Jeremy's like, guys, you know what I mean?
guys.
And Charlotte, a lot of sonic pell-mells towards fucking Charlotte.
Slow do metal plays as Charlotte begins to
Pretty
approach.
much. Charlotte doesn't get real mad often, but man, that made her mad.
Yolanda is just in front of her now, like, no.
There's a brief pause in the
No.
fucking walk.
No. Take my hands. Let's hold hands.
You ass.
Oh, now I have to see this.
How mad Charlotte is.
Yeah, pretty much.
I mean,
It's like,
by all
wait.
means.
Oh, you wanted to bring up some of my business.
By
Oh,
all
No,
Yeah.
no,
like,
Charlotte, let's leave. Charlotte, this is Yolanda talking to you.
is there any other Adrian in this fucking mess? Neri's what?
There's Foster.
Oh my fucking god!
Look,
there
yeah.
isn't.
Char-
Please,
Char-
dear God, let our
Charlotte-
Timmy be fucking running in.
Charlotte,
from the
our Timmy's
goddamn
on her way.
lane.
Can we just go?
Do you know what that music is a signal of? About Charlotte and Timmy converging.
Like converging from opposite sides. Like, ooh, I'm
Uh,
gonna fucking.
Charlotte, our Timmy's on our way. We can handle this later, but we're on the edge of a full-scale fucking riot. Come on.
I'm gonna fucking kill you! Damon's music.
Damn it!
How dare you make me laugh during this serious time?
I'm gonna fucking fuck you up and you're fucking medicine and you pull back, you know what I mean?
Oh,
Oh.
God.
God.
And he's like, what the fuck did you just say? You know what I mean?
Oh, God. Now this is just bad.
Yeah, and like Iolana is like swaying as she tries to grab Charlotte's big meaty
Trying
arms.
to motion to fucking attract her attention because her vision's based on movement right now.
Hey, look at me. Look at me.
You get stared at. It's not a good stare.
Oh.
You will only make this worse.
I'm about to make it fucking stop.
No, you will just make this worse. Okay?
So
We're gonna-
mantling. Charlotte's
we
never
are-
been such a tall,
No,
short person as she is right now.
Think about your family right now, okay? They're right over there in that house. They're worried about you. You need to go be with your family.
Charlotte running hot. Let me check.
I
to
mean,
see
if
how
you,
mad
like I
she
said,
is.
it's up to Charlotte whether she chooses to listen to Joanna. That is the question.
Is Artemi actually visible yet?
No, she's not yet. No, to be
Oh,
fair, she's
damn
not.
it. It would have
She's not.
helped. She's not as mad as she could be at 6 Rage. God bless Artemi for teaching her how to handle her shit. How far is Artemi?
She's coming in right now. She lives on Sept. Soon.
I'm really scared of what that roll is.
Actually, I need to make 2 rolls.
Oh no.
The 10 is for keeping Damon and Abel separate off each other. The 3 is for Artemi.
I know you want to. Everybody wants to right now. Just please fucking listen to me. And go be with your family. Because all you're going to do is turn this into a free-for-all.
There's kind of a moment's pause and a look down like, how dare? Because let's face it, Charlotte's known for splitting up fights, not starting them. She's like, motherfucker. She finally does press past.
Just to hear the line as well.
Oh god, what's the fucking line?
Or maybe you're just trying to live up to your dad, Damon, and can't. You know, he's been pulled away, and the opera music in the background. There you go. That's Damon's reaction, pretty much. Is the Carol or Fortuna type of thing.
She finally presses past Yolana. The voice goes up. She doesn't boom often, but she can raise her fucking voice.
Yelena just stands there like, I've failed everything today.
Okay, what you doing, Charlotte? How are you wading in this? What are you doing?
She's
What exactly are you doing?
Wading into the middle between them.
Ragnar Duck's like, don't hit me! I'm trying! He's pushing Damon back.
No, she just fucking wades into the middle, looks at one, looks at the other, and says, walk in opposite directions now.
I'll roll for Damon's rage. To be fair to him, like, he's been pushed a lot. You know what I mean?
He has.
You can see it. If Neri and Ragnar hadn't got a good hold on him, he'd have charged by now. You know what I mean? It's that type of thing. They're getting him there. It's just calming him down. You know what I mean? He's on 5 rage. Like, he got brought back up to 5 rage. I'll put it like that.
Yeah, Charlotte's vibrating on 6.
So Damon is technically not listening to you, but he has 2 people there who are, if you get what I mean.
That works. Technicalities.
it's just a slow, like, all right, Damon, we're gonna, you know what I mean? That's,
Am
you
I
know,
walking?
it's not even that. It's like he's still not taking his eyes off Abel. It's just he's been steps are taken back, if you get what I mean.
What does Abel do?
I mean, it's kind of a similar situation, but Abel is a lot more haughtier than fucking Damon is. Damon, that's the reason why Damon hasn't gotten a word in. Damon's just been shouting. You know what I mean? It's incoherent. Abel's more articulate. He's galliarding essentially.
Mm-hmm.
He's making sure everybody can hear how he's whooping Damon verbally as he just whooped him physically. So he's a lot more cocksure than Damon is. Damon is just like, if I get my hands on him, I'm gonna cave the skull in. It's that type of vibe.
But is he staring at Damon, or is he turning the fuck around and walking? Like
Oh, he's
he was
not.
told to?
He's taking a step back, but it's that arrogant cocksure, like, oh yeah, I fucking won that. You know what I mean? I'm the big get offender, won that.
Goes for the eye lock. Essentially, like, it's the I swear to fucking God, do it or we're doing this.
Oh no, he's taking steps back. Like he is. It's just he's not taking his eyes off Damon, making sure that Damon knows I won that. You know what I mean?
Turn around and walk.
And he'll just nod, yes, Raya, and he'll spin on his heel to turn around. Jeremy, man. Jeremy has the look of, like, he has a shillelagh in his hand, you'll see the white knuckle, he's like, oh, fuck, I wish I wasn't a Philodox.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Like, you see it visibly, like, Jeremy, like, looks like he wants to swing, but he knows better, but, oh, it's so fucking tempting.
I mean, he even turned his back. It's so delicious, but I can't.
You could just see him, like, he throws the shillelagh on the ground and everything. Fuck.
And you know what? Damon's...
I'll put it this way. It's a good thing Cora isn't here. I'll put it like that.
Oh, Jesus Christ. No. Abel is walking. Damon is being walked and will eventually lose line of sight, and he's
negotiated. I'll put that best. Negotiated.
Yeah. He is a Cleith under severe duress. At least an effort is being made.
Oh, Calliope's there by making sure Abel goes. You know what I mean? Like, once the agent is given an order, Calliope is like, you know, it looks like Abel's about to turn, but no, Calliope's like right on his back. You know what I mean? It's
Hey,
that type of thing. Yeah, you're gonna walk the fuck. You know what I mean? As the ghetto music starts playing. But no, these two are having a bit of a time, but Damon is going back.
That is enough. They are separated. This is what she wanted. She will deal with them later. She is in no fucking place right now. She needs a shower, and she doesn't want to think about what just happened, but she wants to make absolutely sure that her people are okay. Oh, but she really wants to punch Abel. So she will take a second and compose her fucking self, because Abel's walking. And she will finally turn and go to fucking walk off of this. And at least get a goddamn shower.
You walk off. What's Yolanda doing?
Seems everyone is dispersed at this point.
Oh, I mean, the poor two are like negotiating to pour Damon down. It's tough, but they are doing it. A slow, steady process.
Yeah, at this point, it seems like either everyone's gone or those two have it in hand, and Yolanda is not about to derail that process with her famous people skills.
Oh, you can see Neri like cupping his face, like, look at me, it's fine. You're fine.
Yeah, the fucking expert on the scene. They do not need her.
Ragnar's just, you can see poor old Ragnar. He fight like when Damon finally slows down, like it's mainly oddly Neri who's calming him. Ragnar turns and just rubs his face as he looks after Abel, just has the same expression of Jeremy, man. I fucking could do it.
At this point, Yolanda just stands next to Jeremy. Well, that was fucked.
Yeah.
Thanks.
It's a Philodox. supposed to do that.
I know, but thanks anyway.
I'm not gonna be happy to see my Theurge punished for what that fucker was saying.
Look, fucking. If you want my opinion, we should probably let that one fucking go on all sides.
No problem, Yana. Just looks off, twitching.
Nobody's getting fucking punished tonight.
No, but tomorrow they'll do it though, right?
I don't know. I hope not.
Oh, they will, and they'll fucking stomp all over us. No problem. We'll let it slide.
Personally, there was one foster in between the two of them, and it was not your Theurge.
That was the guy's. It gets in. Honestly, that was the guy's fucking sister. If that had been your sister, would you acted like that?
I'm saying he's the one who will get held accountable for being a shit.
He fucking better. Because the second I make fostering, I'm coming for him. You storm off. You get the impression that guy's been holding that in all that fight because he's a Philodox and he can't do it. But now he's just, you know what I mean? Like, I am going here. The Philodox is mad. Away from everything. Oh.
Fucking Yolana with her like blank expression as to wonder, like, am I a sociopath? Like, why do I not feel much about this?
You turn back. You turn. It's the fact that he was smug. That's what bothers me. I could get two people slapping dick in the wind. It's the smugness.
It was fucked up.
Yeah, nobody seems to care, Johanna.
Listen, right now people are scared and they're angry.
I don't need you to tell me what's going on. All I know is nobody's gonna be fucking doing anything about it, are they?
I'll be there.
Yeah, I'm sure. He just rubs his hair and just, walks off to go essentially find the rest of his pack. While Neri is, to be fair to her, sitting and trying to calm Damon down.
Yolana reaches for a pack of cigarettes and realizes it's empty. Shoves it back in her coat. Fuck. Look like Charlotte's made it to at least her fucking goddamn family's cabin.
Oh yeah, no, Charlotte will go in and yeah, I imagine there will be a mountain of fussing happening, and her just trying to stay target locked on. I need to get a shower.
Yes.
I need to go help Maria.
Yolana will then go hover nearby in case for some cockamamie reason Neri's negotiations break down.
I mean, you'll hear her. Damon just sits down on the ground because that is a lot of fucking energy he's gone through his system, and Neri just eventually turns to come over, just rubbing her face like, whew. Damon just, rubs his. He looks like he's exhausted, but Neri will turn as you walk over, just.
Aye. You okay?
I'm fine.
Good.
Just gives a raised eyebrow. People say you don't give a shit. I mean, even you say you don't give a shit. You're a terrible liar.
my family. Of course I care.
I'm talking about me.
What else was I gonna do?
If you were the big bad hard case you think you are, you wouldn't have, you would just stood there.
She gives a smirk because, you know, she ruffles Damon's hair off. Yeah, fondly.
I mean, I just fucking can't, you know?
I'll put it like this, Yana. The fact that you reacted to a family being humiliated, both your Alpha and the Fianna, because it was wrong, means you're thinking of the right frame of mind.
Then why don't I feel it?
Because you're too scared to feel it, because you think you're human like the rest of us. Because you want to turn it off, because it's fucking easier than admitting it. That's why. Because you're terrified to tell Charlotte that you were frightened at something, that she was dead. And it's much easier to act like a cold sociopath when you're in shock. Pats her on the shoulder. Now go into that public housing room and decompress, or I will shit kick you across this sept. Go.
I gotta find Cora.
Cora is fine. Go. That is an order. On your cousin. I am your older cousin. I am a foster. And I am your older family. Go. Or I will chase you down this entire sept.
That's like 5 reasons for Yolanda to go, so she goes.
And you sit in my bed and you fucking wait for me. If you get out of the bed, I will beat the shit out of you.
Where are your cigarettes?
You're not smoking in my room.
Okay.
Now wait for me. Turns.
She goes. It does what it's told.
Cora, you know, that Cora fucking Neri is like, You know, like, protective. Established. Then it gets this very nice, like, come on, Damon, let's get you. Come on. Like, helps him up, essentially. Like, you know, fucking, what was it, Yolanda here? You know, my sister thinks you're an asshole. But you're not so bad. You know, it's that type of thing. Is you're walking off.
God. Who's that directed towards?
Theory.
Oh my god.
And yeah, I'll just do short real quick before I end this. You come over and Leaf is poor old Leaf. Maria's up in her room and Leaf is pacing around that house like a goddamn demon.
Oh, Leaf. Yeah, she just fucking invites herself over.
Lily's sitting on one of the couches. She's patiently waiting. She'll know Maria will open the door when she wants to talk, but Leaf is circles around, in, out, circles around, in, out.
Yeah, Charlotte comes over in a change of clothes that are pretty fucking just mediocre shit that were comfortable and easy to throw on, and, well, here's hoping she actually got the spray paint out of her hair. There's no telling. There's probably still streaks in there, but she couldn't be asked to take that kind of time. But yeah, she will let herself in and kind of glance at the Leaf pacing pattern. And with a glance at Lily, who seems chill for the moment and is the only barometer she's got on Maria. Well, she'll head in and try to find a place
I'll
to
put
sit.
it like this. Lily is sitting there, not calm, but she's sitting there waiting for Maria to open the door. You both, I think I'll give you this. You've known Leaf and Lily long enough. They are like, if anyone comes in this pack house that's not you, essentially, we will, you know what I mean?
Yeah, if it was anyone but her, she'd have been shit kicked before she got halfway through the door.
Yeah. I'll put it this way, it's a good thing Leaf and Lily were not there when the Airtable go off. because that would have
Yeah.
gotten violent.
Yeah, but does Charlotte have any pre-existing idea that it is okay to go up and like sit by the door and talk to Maria through it, or is she the kind of person who needs the fucking space until the door's open?
It depends on who you are with Maria.
So in
So-
Charlotte's case,
You could come in because you've known her the longest out of the three.
yeah, she will carefully dodge the furiously pacing Leaf, offer them both polite nods, but will, after like, slipping out of the shoes, will go ahead and meander towards the stairs. Kind of trying to be unobtrusive in the process, not make a lot of noise, not shake them up any further. But she goes
Mhm.
and slides up the stairs and just kind of does that thing you do, like she's probably been doing since they were like fucking 5, where you just kind of gently twist the knob, open the door, and close it very quietly behind you after you slide in.
Maria's sitting on her bed, staring out the window.
Just come over and sit next to her. Has she at least had a chance to like get run through a shower?
Yep. Oh yeah. That's just the hair's all wet.
Yeah, she'll just come sit next to her. They're a matching pair. Hey,
Eh. So you're breaking up the fight?
yep.
Your mother alright?
Yeah. It's not happy, but it's in good hands.
Alright.
And let's see, what is par for the course for upset Maria? Hmm.
High or low? Let's see.
Um. Oh, fuck it, Lope.
She's in the low phase.
Oh no. She just kind
Yeah,
of
no. She's definitely in the low phase.
offers her hand.
She takes it kind of numbly.
It'll be okay. He's worried about you.
Silly old me.
Yep. Silly old you.
Worried about you as well. When it came to.
Yeah. Got that call off Leaf and tore out of the house like a demon. Gives the hand a light squeeze. We're gonna get Cole back.
The one with the hood, the mask.
The one that did it.
If you get him before me, cut his balls off, will you?
No, that sounds pretty reasonable.
And feed it to him.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, he's not my favorite either.
They didn't look over. Hurt you, didn't they?
I mean,
Aside from beating you up and humiliating you.
oh, the thing that stuck out was making me downshift.
Same with me. Apparently it's the same with everybody. They either urinated on them or spray painted them.
Yeah.
But they didn't do anything else to you.
No,
Nods.
not just the shit kicking.
Good.
From on a scale of 1 to 10, I'd have to call that a wildfire level shit kicking.
I don't feel comfortable killing Gangrel, you know. I remember reading that there's nothing against the Litany for doing it.
No. Well, not technically.
An entire pack doesn't get to walk away again.
At the very least, they gruesomely violated territory.
That entire pack doesn't get to walk away again.
No. I don't imagine they will.
There's no imagining it.
Lance is over. She at least have a little conviction, or is she still just staring?
Staring.
She gives the hand a bit of a squeeze, and, like, leans forward a little just to try to catch her eyes, get her looking at something besides the window. Maybe, hopefully, engaging just a little bit. Hey,
If you just look over,
you're not getting away with this shit.
Charlotte, her eyes are black.
Oh, I'm gonna assume that's never happened before.
You haven't seen it.
Oh, well, the eyebrows kind of bleep because that's new. She's not going to recoil because that will not help. But oh god.
That pack does not walk away.
Just nuts.
I want you to swear to me.
Swear it.
No, you don't just say you swear it. She reaches over and actually, for the first time, with a bit of life in her, she grabs Charlotte Scar's face and they lock. Makes you lock eyes with her.
Yeah, are they entirely black?
More or less, they're more not like
Oh.
pitch black. They're kind of like a mix of bluish black. Her eyes are very light blue, and the black kind of adds this weird, deepish, dark tinge to it.
Is it just in the iris, or is it like her whole fucking eye?
The iris. The iris seems
Oh,
to
thank God.
expand. The iris seems to expand.
Oh, that's cool. She will try to just carefully reach up to take the hands, holding them like firmly. She's not trying to disengage. She's staying just as close. They don't walk away.
Swear it. On your name. Swear it.
My name then. I swear
Say the.
that pack will not walk away. Not again.
Charlotte, do you look out the window again?
I mean, not during the eye lock. I'm not sure
No,
she really
after.
can.
After, Katie, after.
I mean, she might glance just because Maria's staring real intense at that fucking window.
Okay, 1 sec. You look. That crow, that raven in the fucking window eye locks you.
And it is a weird day today.
Oh, but Charlotte,
Uh-huh.
when you eye lock it, you feel that venom lift in your body. They may have not done anything horrible. Well, they have, but you know what I mean. The extreme. But you feel it. Even your scar seems to just prickle as if energy's going into it. The more you maintain that look, the more venomous it feels, the more good it feels for what you're about to do to them.
I don't know if Charlotte has the wherewithal to look away while that thing's eye locking her. She's been trained for so long to meet a stare. Like, you're either going to look someone in the eye or you're not. That and she has so little experience with spirit shit. Oh, she probably sits there and stares at it for a shocking amount of time just because, for one, while initially it's a bit shocking, as it kind of wells up, it feels good. It'll probably take a minute. Like, it's going to have to hit a certain point in plateau before she can finally kind of blink and realize. Finally looking over at Maria, squeezing the hand.
Now she's heard you. Now you can't walk away from it.
I won't. Go unpunished.
He just, lies back down on the bed. As the crow just sits there, watching.
Does she seem any more relaxed? Is she still just kind of in a daze?
She just sits there as if it's almost like she's fantasizing. The eyes have that kind of blackish iris to them, and she just lies there staring up at the ceiling.
She'll reach out to touch the hand again once Maria's laid down and has settled. I open the door.
No.
You want me to stay?
If you want to.
Then yeah. Charlotte just shuffles around and lays on the other side of the bed.
When they're Katie.
Yeesh. Timber party. Alright. Then I will say thank you, players, for playing and watchers for watching. And we'll see you next time in another thrilling episode of This Life.